Hello, everyone, and welcome to Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition. Now, we have a great show here for you today. We got a lot of great artists that are going to be coming up with us, and we are doing Lara Croft. Lara Croft, what a great topic for a drawing contest, you would think. Although it seemed on the Pro Edition they weren't very happy about that, but hey, we're going to do our best over here, and we're going to bring you something fun and exciting for you today. So the first thing we want to do is go down the line, and we want to meet all the artists that are joining us today, and we want to learn a little bit about them. So let's go ahead and get right to that. And we're going to go ahead and start over here with Tank Ferret. Hello, Tank Ferret. How are you doing today?
Good, Chester. How are you doing today?
I am doing fabulous, sir. I just got myself another cup of hot coffee, so I am good for another couple of hours. So why don't you tell the folks a little bit about yourself, Tank?
Well, I am one of the four gatekeepers from Tales from Beyond the Gate, and I am a general miscreant and ne'er-do-well.
Oh, very good. So I'm just wondering, am I considered a gate squatter? Is that my position?
I don't know. We're gatekeepers, so we have to decide.
You guys do have to decide. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to that project. That's a lot of fun. The ideas coming in. That's going to be a lot of fun. All right, let's come down the line here and let's meet Pablo. Hello, Pablo. How are you doing?
Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you doing?
I am doing great, Pablo. We're really happy to have you here today. So can you tell us a little bit about your art? I mean, how long you've been doing it, for instance? How long have you been an artist, sir?
Well, I've been working as a independent artist
Hmm.
um, for about 8 years. 8 years, I think.
8 years. Wow. Okay, a lot of experience. And you do. Have you worked on any major projects, or do you do like a lot of pickup stuff, or what kind of projects have you been working on, sir?
No, just small stuff. Uh, nothing. Nothing interesting.
Oh no, that's cool. Well, hopefully today we can get to. No, that's absolutely fine. And we're going to see your art today, and hopefully you will do real well, and you will slam the rest of these guys, and you will get your opportunity to go against the pros, and that will be a lot of fun. Just remember today, Pablo, as we're going, feel free to throw as much shade as you would like at these guys. Don't be afraid of it. They have thick skin, and they deserve it. Trust me. All right, thanks you, Pablo. Thank
Okay.
you, Pablo. All right, coming down here, we got Model 3 with us again. Hello, Model 3. How you doing, man?
I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I am excellent today, man. And we're starting to get a crew up here in our chat as well. Everyone's saying hello. Thank you, guys. Hello, Bethany. Hello, John Dillard. Comic Book Bob. Hello, hello, everybody. So, Model 3, you're going to be doing Lara Croft for us in a digital format as usual, which is really cool. So, why don't you tell us a little bit about your project you got going on there, sir?
I have a project whose goal is to fund some rapid prototyping equipment, in particular high-resolution 3D printing, and to offer my modeling and sculpting and prototyping services for free to independent creators to get their prototypes done, start getting comics get into more merchandising.
That's an excellent idea. I love that you want to get yourself 3D printer and do those kind of things. I love those little tokens you were working up. And for a person who does who enjoys playing card games and stuff, those tokens come in very handy.
Well, we're hoping to move that into tabletop games and board games and anything that people are interested in doing. And these are very high-res printers too. This is not FDM printers where you see all the lines. These are jewelry grade and dental grade printers. So really nice stuff.
Yeah, and just keep in mind, keep me in your mind, man. I got a lot of stuff going on the back burner here. One of those is a pretty impressive looking role playing game. So you should keep in contact with me, please.
Very good.
Use that.
And I'm going to try not to eat it too hard. This is a lot for 2 hours.
It is. It is. I know. But we do love it. When you did your Freddy, that was a lot of fun. So, and keep in mind that don't be afraid to throw some shade at these guys. That's part of the game. All right.
You bet.
Moving on here, guys. We're going to talk to Mike. Hello, Mike. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing great, Mike. And so, Mike, how would you like to for me to refer to you throughout the show?
Mike's fine. Mike Anger.
Mike. Okay,
Yeah.
Mike. Oh, great. I'm glad you can make it with us, by the way.
Yeah.
Mike, why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself, sir?
I'm new to doing comics. I'm a retired police officer and veteran, and I actually have an Indiegogo out, Black Forest. It's got a couple days left, and I'm just excited to do this.
Oh, we're excited to have you, and thank you for your service, sir. Yeah, we checked out that Black Forest the other day. I think yeah, it was looking good, man. You should come on and talk with us on our show, man. Yeah, we checked out that Black Forest the other day. I think yeah, it was. Now, one of you guys has your YouTube volume on. Please mute your YouTube.
That is
Not me.
It's on me.
That might be Hillel. Hillel, you need to mute your YouTube. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, there we go. All right, thank you anyway very much, Mike, and feel free to lay into these guys. We're going to have some fun today.
Oh, I'm going to take a beating as well. It's okay.
That's okay. Well, that's got part of the fun. All right, thanks a lot for coming, Mike. All right, we're over here to Manny from Good Dog Press. How you doing today, Manny?
Aloha, everyone. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Chester?
I am awesome, man. I'm about to sit here and see some great art come together. And I know you have some projects working on. Why don't you tell us a little bit about that?
I am also a gatekeeper of Tales Beyond the Gate, and I'll be working on that project, bringing a story about the Futsetas, the Portuguese evil witches. And also, I'll have a Indiegogo after that, the Unbreathable Skunk Girl, which you see on my screen at the top. She will be fun. She will be everything that the Squirrel Girl is not. So,
Great.
Ooh, Squirrel Girl parody. There we go. Yeah.
Bringing back the 90s bad girl comics.
Absolutely. And of course, Manny, you are a veteran of Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, so I do expect you to be slinging a lot of mud, particularly at Tank.
Yes, sir. Don't worry about that. Well, I got Tank in here, Todd, and Hael. So
that's right.
You're getting it from me, that's for sure. You guys better bring it.
Excellent. All right, guys. And just keep in mind, for those of you watching, thank you for joining us over here. And of course, hitting that like button and the subscribe button is much appreciated. But the thing that you can do that will help us the most is hitting that share button, and telling all your friends and family that we're on having this competition. We want a lot of people to enjoy it. And of course, at the end, we want to have a nice big vote to see who is the winner. So thank you for doing that. All right, let's move down here. Now we are looking at Todd. How you doing today, Todd, man?
Oh, I'm doing really great. It's my first time on here. I'm also part of the Gate book by being put together by John Dillard. John Dillard's channel is John Dillard Gaming This System. So
yes,
everyone's
we don't need to promote him here. There's none of that. None of
that. And I'm working on my own book, Ignition, with a writer. Leon McKenzie, also known as @ShatmanRules on Twitter. But here's a picture of what Ignition looks like.
That looks awesome, is what it looks like. But yeah, so welcome here and have fun. This is all about fun, and a little bit of lighthearted jabbing is part of the fun as well. All right, so let's move down. Hillel, how you doing today, Hillel?
Good. How you guys doing?
Doing great, man. You're in a very dark room, sir.
Oh, let me turn on the light.
You probably should, because we do want to see your art as we go along, right?
Yes. Well, my computer thing. Yeah. So, yeah, I just woke up, so I'm a little bit disorientated. So if you're wondering.
Oh, no problem. You have 2 hours here, and then in about 6 minutes, I'm going to start this off. So you'll have 2 hours to wake up.
Good. That's probably needed.
So. Yeah, cool. Well, no, I'm glad you're on here, man. Looking forward to seeing your art, and just keep in mind, don't take any guff from these guys. All right.
Go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep. Yes. All right, and let's move down the line here. We got Brad on again. How you doing, Brad? You're a veteran of Drawn and Quartered. You ready to bring a non-colored sketch today?
Yes. I am bringing a non-colored sketch. It's the People's Champion. So.
The People's Champion, yes.
I do not work for John. John Gillett Gaming System. I'm not a gatekeeper. everybody's welcome.
That's true. That's true. But of course, Mrs. Game in the System is over here, and she's asking to please subscribe to John Dillard's Game in the System. Now, of course, DeWolf is over here. Ignition's over here. You guys can help her out by dropping John's link. Please do. Please do. All right, Brad. So you ready to bring it? We got Lara Croft today. That's
Dude, they have no idea what they're in for.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. And then we have our last contestant of the day. We got a full boat here, which is awesome. Our last contestant is Bill. Now, how you doing, Bill? Now,
Bill's with Argos, right?
Yeah, Bill
He's
is
in
from
chat
Argos
trying to join
Creation.
via iPad, it says in chat.
He's trying to work it out. Okay, we'll get back to you,
Okay.
Bill, when you're ready. But he's Argos Creations. You guys see over there in chat, and we'll get back to Bill when he's ready. But we hope he can get it worked out because we really want to see what he has to offer today. All right, guys. Now we're going to be talking about Lara Croft, and I got a full seats in here, so I won't be able to have a booster in here. But I don't know where booster is exactly. Maybe he'll show up in the chats, and we can interact with him in the chats. But that's all right. Having seats for artists is really what we want anyway. Not saying the booster's not an artist. I didn't say that. And I didn't say that at all. But what we're going to do today, guys, we're going to be doing Lara Croft. Now, the pros had done that last week, and we were just going to skip a week and just come back in on Thursday. But Mike wanted us to do one so we could have a fan guest, a fan champ on each of the pro editions. And I think that's really cool that Mike is supporting that. And of course, it's a great prize for us, right? Because over here, the winner actually gets a chance to go over and go head to head with some true legends in the industry and a few others. Not naming any names, but feet come to mind.
Don't be dissing on my boy Joan.
This is super valuable for you pencilers. Super valuable.
Sure. And keep in mind, everyone, that as we're going along, I am going to be interacting with the artists, but I'm also going to be interacting with the chat. So if you have any comments or questions or anything like that, please feel free to put them in the chat, and I will interact with you there and try to get them answered. All right, gentlemen. Well, are you ready?
Sure. Ready to go?
All right. So pencils ready? Erasers as well. Looks like Bill has finally got his camera back on. That's nice. All right, guys, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get your engines started, guys. I want to see some really great Lara Crofts here today. Now, it's kind of interesting to me with the Pro Edition. They were very unhappy to draw Lara Croft, and I was kind of wondering why. She's a very well-known and famous character. She's a very shapely character. What was all the disagreement with doing Lara Croft, Tank? Can you give me some insight into that?
She's hard to do because she's so iconic. There's an accepted look, like with Superman. It looks simple on the surface, but when you go to draw it and you don't get all the details right, you're like, why is it wrong? And you just don't know why. It's because, you got the curl of her bangs wrong, or her tank top slightly off, or something off about her body language.
I see. So it is, as you guys were explaining to me, it's along the same lines of difficulty as doing a Superman. It has to be right. I get it. Okay. I agree with you, Feel Cool. It would have been nice if they had done Samus instead. That's what I voted for anyway. But hey, we're here. And your cousin is here, Manny.
I know.
And he's being mean to me.
Oh, did he call you bias?
He did.
That bastard. Oh, sorry.
Yes. Oh, that's okay. Of course, here on the show, we do try to keep the language to a minimum. But this is not a church service, guys. Feel free and have some fun. There's nothing wrong with that at all, Manny. But all right. So I'm going to give you guys a few minutes to get your structures in shape, and then I'm going to come along and let everyone see what you're doing. But it's interesting for me playing that we're doing Lara Croft because it's a very famous video game character, but I've never actually played a Lara Croft or Tomb Raider game. I did see the.
Neither have I.
Neither of you, yeah.
Yeah.
Now I did see the movie though, with what's her name, Angelina Jolie. It's kind of dumb, but it's also great at the same time. I actually like that movie quite a bit.
It's one of the better video game movies.
I think so. I'm
That's
making
not
you
saying
think of.
much.
No, it's not. Unfortunately, it didn't do very well. What did you guys think of Warcraft? That came out, and that was pretty good.
That was actually good.
I like that, but they're going to keep getting. I don't know why they get that wrong, but because like Assassin's Creed was odd.
It's weird.
It was, yeah. Let's see what we have over here saying. John Dillard, Gaming the System, says the Booster is keeping an eye on the gate while we're all here. Well, thank you very much, Booster. Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't get a hold of Boosters today, although he did mention earlier something about 15 or 16 bottles of alcohol left over from a wedding yesterday. So maybe we know where Booster is. And John Dillard has a comment for you, Tank. He says, tell me more about her tank top being off, Tank.
Well, in the original game, there was a code and a little pool you could go jump into, depending on which version of the game. It would be naughty or it would be family friendly.
Well, we do prefer
Oh, that was
naughty.
the famous Nude Raider code, right?
That's correct.
Nude Raider. See, I never played games, so I missed out. My loss.
I don't think I've ever played a Tomb Raider game.
No, it's interesting. I've talked to a lot of people, and I've heard a lot of people say the same thing. Never played it, but it is iconic, though. So I guess a lot of people have played it. Pope Rogue is in here, and Pope Rogue says Uncharted is better.
I played that. I like that.
Good one, Pope Rogue.
Good one. No, actually, I have played Uncharted, and I think the first or the second one. That was a pretty good game. But it basically is the same game, right? I mean, it's the same premise.
Yeah.
We have Vale Nid is in here. Hail Raven. Yes, of course. Hail Raven. We have Cat R. I've played the 2013 reboot. Really fun. Oh, the 2000 reboot looks really good, actually. And they're into the second or third game by now, I think. And you guys know, is the third game out or is it just the second one?
Second
Not
one.
sure.
Second one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Paul Hassett is here, and he says, hello, everyone. Well, hello, Paul. I saw that coloring you did for, was that Blackfire, I think it is, the one that Mike Miller did for Pope Raven, or excuse me, Pope Fire. I just got myself in a bunch of trouble there. But yeah, I thought that looked pretty good, man. Mrs. Gaming the System is saying that joined Pope Raven at her father's home by subscribing to John Dillard's Gaming the System. So, John, you've went and adopted yourself a Raven, huh? Okay. Now, someone is Feel Cool is actually asking if any of you guys are going to do the blocky original Tomb Raider. And at that cue, I'm going to come down and I'm going to look at what everybody's doing, and you tell me what style of Laura you were doing. And then I'm going to go ahead and start with Tank and go right down the row. So, Tank, what style of Laura have you decided to do today?
I'm going to go with kind of like an illustrative style, still just kind of making my mind up for the pose. But I'm going to go with something more comic booky. But definitely based on the video game design, of course.
Okay, so you're doing more of a unique Lara Croft.
Yeah, I'm going to have fun with it.
Oh,
I'm going to take a chance.
Sounds good. And unfortunately, you do have your potato computer, so we can't see it very well. But once the inks come in, it'll be a little bit easier to see.
Yep.
We really need to deal with everybody in their potato computers. But anyway, Pablo. Now,
Yes.
Pablo, I see you're putting a structure in here, sir. And tell us, you're working digitally. Can you tell us which digital software are you using?
I'm using Manga Studio 5.
Okay. And that now I've heard of this one before as well. A lot of these guys here use that Microsoft one, Clip Art, I think it's called. But Manga Studio EX. So how do you like this program? Does it work well for you?
Yes, I've been using it for, I think, 2 or 3 years.
Oh, okay. So you're very comfortable working digitally then?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So what style of Lara Croft are you going for here today?
I going to do the 90s version, the
Oh,
original.
okay. Okay, cool. All right,
So,
that's the way to go. And I'm sure we might see some modern ones too as we go down the line. But yeah, no, keep at it. We're starting to see some structure there, Pablo. It's looking good. And Draken does say, Tank, that Tank is drawing the invisible Lara Croft that we can't see. More comments about that potato computer. Gotta get that fixed, Tank.
Oh yeah, yeah, I do.
Now we're coming down here to Model 3. Now, Model 3, you get yourself a reference there, a couple of references. That's really cool. And now you're going to be doing Lara Croft, but have you chosen which Lara Croft you're going to do? Just straight from the reference, or are you going to try to do more of the modern one?
I'm gonna go for the earlier version, just more like a video game style A pose. That's about all I'm gonna have time for in 2 hours. So I'm gonna go after the tank top and shorts costume.
Okay,
And
so you're going to do a
that's
full
been-
body. Oh, I see.
I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be a little easier for you to just do a bust?
The massive bust.
It would definitely be easier. I'm gonna see what I can do. I'm gonna pull in some fast geometry and then really just focus on costume and the hair. I'm not gonna be able to put the kind of time into hair that I would like to. It just is
sure.
not gonna be there. But we'll just get done what we can.
Sweet. And I did hear that Bob joke, by the way. I missed nothing. All right, man. Good luck to you. All right, let's come over here to Mike. All right, Mike. So you got a good structure down already. Now, what kind of Lara Croft are you going for here? It looks like more of a traditional one, huh?
Actually, I was looking through references today, and it's kind of like I like the front of the hair of the new one, like the bangs.
Yeah.
Along with the shorts and tank top of the old one, so I'm kind of doing a hybrid. I'm mixing them up. Yeah,
that is cool. And I haven't played it, but I really like the look of the new one. I think it looks great.
Yeah,
and people seem to be enjoying it too. But yeah, that's cool. Oh, we're going to be checking back in with you. You still have it's not even an hour and 45 minutes. More, you've only been going a few minutes here, so you got plenty of time.
Let me ask you a question. We could do busts.
Yeah.
You could do whatever you want.
All right. Oh, okay. Because I thought that there was a rule. You have to draw legs and stuff.
You should do both of them, though.
Okay. Yeah, you should. Yeah, he's not helping you, by the way. He's not helping you. No. And you can go ask Gary Shipman about his headshot agenda, and he'll tell you that, of course, you can do just headshots.
Oh man, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. But no, go for what you're going, man. You got this lighted in here, and knock it out, man. Bring it.
Cool.
All right. Let's see here, Manny. Oh, Manny, she's swinging, Manny.
She is swinging.
She is. Now, this looks like a more of a modern take on the Lara Croft character.
Actually, no. It's actually from the 90s. This is how I used to draw in the 90s, the late 90s. So
really?
I made her top a little bit more sexy, more like a sport bra. And, of course, she's going to have her... This is Lara Croft. This is the original Lara Croft, pretty much. Got her on her head. She's got her boots. She's got her guns. Yeah. She'd be swinging.
And you're basically going the cheesecake route and trying to, okay.
Doing the nice, tasteful pinup.
Oh, I see. That's what we call it. All right. Yeah. John Dillard, Gaming the System, says, Chester, what do you think is the most iconic winning pose for a Lara Croft nominee consumer? I would say her most fetching pose would be her climbing upon something. And I will leave it at that.
Boring.
Is it me?
Is it me? All right, Manny. Good luck to you, man. Let me move down here. Now, Todd, we can't see. There you go. Now, Todd, you have chosen for a very interesting pose, and it looks like you're going with a modern Lara.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's definitely modern. She's on the side of a cliff.
Mm-hmm. No, I like it. That's one of the good things I saw in the trailers with that character. I thought it was cool with her climbing up the cliff and stuff. Oh, it looks good. It's a good. You just got started though. That's just your structure, so you got a lot of work to do, huh?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Just keep in mind, everyone, that it's only black and white, no color. And I say that because pretty soon I'm going to be talking to Brad, and then there'll be controversy.
Disqualified.
All right, Todd. I'll get back to you later, man.
Okay.
Hello, how you doing, man? What are you working on here?
Well, I'm right now just kind of sketching around, trying to find something I like. I'm pretty picky, when it comes to what kind of pose I'm looking for. But so I've tried about, I think I've gone through about 12 different poses so far, and still working on finding the one I like.
Oh, well, just keep in mind you have only 2 hours, and we're getting down to an hour and 45 minutes here soon. So, yeah, find that shape you want, sir, soon, sir. Now, I see you're working digitally as well, and I've talked to the other guys about their digital stuff before. But tell us, which software program are you using today?
I'm using Clip Studio 5. It used to be called Manga Studio 5EX, and I bought it about I don't know 3 or 4 years ago for $250. I got the All Outs, Bling edition. I had you can do multiple comics pages, and I'll tell you, it's quite a bargain. I mean, I like it a lot better than Photoshop for drawing. I used to have Photoshop, and I used to try drawing on there, and this is much smoother. You have better tools for penciling and inking and doing whatever you need to do. I also like Krita. Krita's nice. The difference is that with this one, I can actually have comic pages measured out for me if I want to, and have all these perspective tools. So if you want to lay down some quick perspective, you can use the perspective tool, and it can help you with that, make that a lot faster.
I see. And Krita, actually, I heard John talking about that the other day. So that's kind of interesting. I'm learning here. I'm learning all about the art programs and various techniques and coloring. It's really cool for me. So thank you guys for educating me on these things. All right. Well,
go to school anyway.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to worry about me coming in and challenge you guys to art anytime soon. I teach English, and in my English classes, I'll draw little pictures on the board for the kids, and they say my dog looks like a rabbit, or actually, they say my rabbit looks like a dog. I'm not sure which one's worse.
Well, I'll tell you, every time I try to draw any kind of four-legged animal, it always starts off looking like a dog. So it takes me a little while to actually have to go look at pictures to make it not look like a dog. So.
Yes. Well. Now you're going for a more abstract version here with that head.
Of me?
Yeah.
Well, this one, yeah, I guess so. I'm going for more a comic booky one, I guess. I mean, just sort of a more comic booky style with this one. But I was practicing a little bit yesterday, and I had everything from really abstract to a little more realistic looking.
Well, hey, different might win it for you, man. So go for it. Yeah. And over here, I noticed that who had said that? Let me try to find that again. One of the people over here had said that mayonnaise looks like it should be on the side of World War II bomber. I think it was Ray Thulu. That was kind of cool. All right, come over here, Brad. Now, how you doing today, Brad? Oh, look at that. Now, which era of Lara Croft is that, sir?
It's kind of a mix between the last couple modern ones.
I see. Although she seems to be a little bit heavier on the top than the modern take on Lara Croft.
Yeah, I know. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. Not at all. Certainly. Certainly. Now you're going in. It looks like you're going to put her inside of a circle, or is that just your layout frame?
I'm using the circle to help kind of add a balance to it, because I just don't want to sit in the air.
And that's some manner of artistic technique.
I guess I kind of do that when I make comics and stuff, like with the characters, so it helps keep balance. to the drawing. So.
Yeah. Just keep in mind when you're talking, go ahead and speak up a little louder. Your mic's a
Oh,
little bit
sorry,
away.
dude. I'm looking down and my mic's to the left. So.
That's okay. Just a little bit more volume. But yeah, no, it looks really good, man. And we'll go check back, and you certainly got something going on here real quick. So let me see. Let's
Yeah,
go over
like I
to our
said, I
last.
prepped earlier today. So.
Well, that's everyone seems like they did, and that's really cool that you guys taking this very seriously. I'm expecting to see some great art today, and I'm already seeing it take shape. So, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it for sure. Let's go over here to Bill. Now, Bill, I'm glad you got your stuff working, and you got your camera there, and you got your layout. So, how you doing, sir?
Hey, this is all coming through. I had to change headsets too, man. It's like I had to change my device, I had to change my headset. I think I had to get a new pencil, all in the last like 10 minutes. So, am I coming through all right?
Your mic's not the greatest sound, but we can make you out, so that's all that matters. And of course, Bill, you're with you are also known as Argos Creations. For
I
those that are
am.
looking in the chat, yeah.
Yeah, I am Argos Creations, and I am working on my own comic book right now. I've been reading comic books for a long time, and I've been drawing for a long time. I just never just got into the field and did it, even though it's been my passion. I was always looking for more sustainable income.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And so, about a year ago, I started following Ethan on Twitter right around the same time he launched his channel. And I remember like his first few live streams, he was giving away free art at the end of that live stream, right? I don't know if anyone was around for that, but it was like you draw a picture and you give it away. And, it was just such an inspiration to watch him develop and quit DC and start doing his own thing. And then seeing all you guys, just so many people just jump in there and say, hey, I want to do this. I want to do it. And so that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to jump in. I'm going to do it. So I started my own book. I'm in the developmental stages of, see if I can show you some of the characters I've been putting together.
Mm-hmm. Those look good, man.
Yeah. So got a ton of characters. I've got a storyline going. It's basically, as you can tell, it's a fantasy. And my idea basically is that it's going to be a comic about heroism, about fellowship, about trials, about all these different things that people will go through. And then you throw in, fantasy, danger. I mean, think about if someone really lived in the world of like a D&D or a Tolkien, how crazy that would be. I mean, you never know what, like something was that under your bed, if it was just a noise or some like trap monster that was going to swallow your soul. I mean, so you have to forge strong friendships and to survive. And there's really a lot of ways you can go with it. So that's something I'm putting together. I've got working on my storyline, working on character development right now. And when I have some pages put together, I'll start building up doing the pre-campaign kind of stuff, for an Indiegogo.
Oh, absolutely. And keep in touch with us. We'll certainly love to show everybody what you're doing. And you're talking D&D here, so you're right up my alley, man.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, no, that's one thing that's great. I found you guys within the last few weeks because I'll go through spurts. I'll go on YouTube and watch and follow new channels for a little while, and then have to get back to real life for a few days or for a week or two or whatever, and then be able to get back into it. And I found all you guys recently within the last week or so. I think I've followed everyone's channel, and yeah, I want to get into this. It's good stuff. So it's a great community you've all built, and it's fun to just be a part of it right now. Let's just see where everything goes,
No, absolutely, man. And we're over here for the love of comics and the love of nerddom, basically.
Totally.
Yeah. Happy to have you here. But D&D is a particular love of mine. I used to do a lot of writing for and editing for RPGA and stuff like that a long time ago.
Oh yeah, no, that's great. And actually, I got it. I mean, I was heavy into it back in like the 80s and 90s, and then dropped out for a while, and then went to my local library, and someone had passed away and left all their novels, and there was just like 30 Forgotten Realms books, and it was like books that came out like in 89 and 90, like Azure Bonds, books like that. the ones that used to be on the back of the comic books, right?
Yeah,
All
sure.
those,
Yeah.
yeah. So I just cracked those open again. It totally, rekindled my thoughts, and all the fun I used to have with that. So that's when I started developing this comic that I'm working on. It was about a year or so, almost a year now that I've been working on it. While I'm working 40, 50, 60 hours a week, and I have a family and, all this other stuff. So sometimes, you tell people, I've been working on it for a year, and you're like, so what and really, have you gotten anything done? It's like, yeah, a little bit, but it's all you can do sometimes. But
yeah, that's true. A lot of us are doing two things at once. That's true.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but I'm committed to it now. This is the way to go if you want to. I mean, the best thing about comics is the direct relationship between the creator, the storyteller, and the audience. There isn't a medium like this where the imagination, the creativity, the thoughts, the pictures, the story in someone's head can be put in a medium that's almost as close as to reading someone's mind as you can get to see the story. You know what I mean? And so, to me, comic books, I've always loved this genre, the medium. I mean, so if people like your story, that's great. You can go with it, and if not, fine, close it up, start another one. I mean,
yep.
We're all storytellers here. I bet we all have thousands of stories. I mean, we probably could just sit down and come up with something that's better than what's on TV.
Usually,
in an afternoon, and something that would be quality for the full family. So, yeah, I want to have something that's appealing to everybody, all ages, but not dumbed down. I mean, when I was a kid and I was reading comic books, I actually was not a great student in school, but I had a college level reading in elementary school because I would look up all the words that were, in the context that was in comic books, and was able to pick that up. And books are so dumbed down for kids. I mean, the all ages books are a joke. I mean, it's just it's just a cereal on paper. They're just advertising the whole time. So go ahead.
So, Bill, why don't you tell us which Lara Croft are you drawing for us today? Which era?
I'm going to do the original one. That's the one I spent way too many hours on back in the day playing. So
I see. And people seem to enjoy the stretch that you have going on. All right, Bill, I will come back with you in a little bit. I need to go over here to chat. Now, what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to come over to the chat, and I'm going to read some of the comments and to interact a little bit. And after I'm done, I do not have anyone white boxed. So after I get done with that, just keep in mind that when you speak, people will see what you're doing. So let me go over here and do that first.
Doing that, dude.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm calling out John. Leave my arm alone, John Dillard. Just leave my arm alone. I see you in chat, buddy.
Oh, he's giving you a hard time.
He is.
Yeah, John is good at throwing shade. That is true.
He's not even in the competition.
Okay. Over here, DeWolf says 90s were some fun years. Yes, they were. I think the 80s were even better. Adrian says, yeah, Manny, bring in the classic Lara Croft. Yeah. John Dillard, you should draw better than y'all be guaranteed to win. Thanks, John.
It's a competition about a woman. He can't be in this competition. Can't draw faces.
Ooh. Shade into the chat, back and forth. Inkspot says, is that Conan? Now, I'm assuming he's either making a joke or he's referencing something that Bill was showing. Either way, let's see here. Hello, Eric. He says, hello, guys. Draken is here. Brad's Laura looks like just before the reboot Laura, but a little chunkier in the waist. Cool.
Hey, she and athletic go together.
Yeah. Oh, yes. No, Lara Croft should be athletic. That's for sure. He also says she looks like she just stuffed her face and has a small pot belly going on. Oh, goodness. The shade coming from the chat to you, Manny. I don't know. And that was to Brad, actually.
Yeah.
There is a problem, though. The chat is doing better at the throwing shade than you guys are. So
about damn time.
John Diller says all of these Laras look like, what is that horrible growth on Brad's arms?
Yeah, they're talking about my scab.
Yeah, he's talking about your scab. Yeah, he's picking on you.
know.
It's picking on your scab. That's gross, dude.
I
That's
know,
gross.
right?
Stop picking
That
other
is
people's
gross.
scabs.
It's true.
Leave it alone.
Adrian says he likes the look of Bills. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's a smart guy right there.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Kronos Chiron says a neat thing to read is the Palladium books RPG about rifts, magic, and tech mix in the post-apocalyptic game. Yeah, no, you asked me if I knew about rifts. Oh, yes, of course I do. I actually did some editing for rifts way back, dude, a long time ago.
Oh,
yeah,
did
yes,
you really?
Yeah.
Wow, I played Rifts. That was a fun system. And then I remember when Rifts introduced the Ninja Turtles into their world. That was
I remember that.
Yeah, that was a blast. So I had a mutagenic, character, of course. And I did a shark, which you have to do. It wasn't a megalodon, it wasn't a meg, which seems to be the popular thing right now. But that would have been awesome, like a cyborg meg, planes traveling, dimensional hopping monster, man.
Yeah, I think that was from the after. I think that was from the After the Bomb book. Yeah.
Yeah, you could do anything in Rifts. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, no, just keep in mind, I've never worked for Palladium. I just did RPGA stuff.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But it was a lot of fun though, and I really enjoyed those years. I haven't been able to do it in a long time because I haven't lived in America. But oh well, say la vie.
Well, isn't like the Living City online now? The old Realms stuff from Forgotten Realms. What was that?
Ravens.
Not
Ravenloft.
No, that's
no.
That's the vampire one.
No, this is
the one.
The official RPGA one was like Raven's Hold or Raven's Keep or something like that. But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, Raven's Loft is another thing altogether, which is cool itself. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. It's all right, dude. They're just repeating on the same stuff. Okay, cool. They're talking a little bit about Planescape, which was awesome. I love that too. All right, guys. So I'm done with the chat for a time being, and I will, of course, come back to that. Please, guys, keep in mind that if you haven't shared this out, please do. Also, we really appreciate it if you would like this and hit the subscribe button as well. It helps us grow the channel. That's one of the things that Pixel Trader is doing when he created this concept of moving it around, is to try to help all the channels out. Now, today we had a little bit of an emergency to put this on, and I'm glad everybody could come and join us. But this coming Thursday, we're having another Drawn and Quartered, and it's going to be on Manny's channel. So, Manny, you all ready for that, man?
Yes, sir. I'm ready at anytime. Anytime.
Awesome. All right, guys. So just go ahead and just keep in mind that if you speak, they will see you.
Chester,
Mm-hmm.
I heard that you have a portrait. Are you going to show that portrait tonight, or are you going to hold that off for Booster?
I have a portrait?
Yes, sir.
I do?
I think Tank made a portrait for you.
He did?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Am I checking Twitter? Is that what I'm doing?
Remember the thing that we did the other night? Or are you just waiting for Booster for that one?
Oh, my brain has left me, man. You're going to have to give me more hints than that.
You're making Bias sexy again.
Yeah, Bias sexy.
Oh, that one. Oh, yeah. No, of course. Let's share that. That's a good idea. You guys go ahead and talk. I'll go find it. Oh, that one. Yeah, that was hilarious.
Yeah, we had some fun the other night. The woman's body was drawn by Tank, which is an awesome picture.
It is. Yeah. All right, I'm looking for it. So you guys talk amongst yourself now. Don't leave me in dead air here.
All right. So
how much time do we have left? What's our clock at?
If you got,
you have an hour and a half. Hour and a half.
Do you have to?
Hour and a half. If you have to ask, you'll never know.
Right? Ooh, not good.
I'm sorry. I'm not an experienced veteran, an old veteran like Manny here. Old emphasis on the old.
Yeah, Manny is definitely older than I thought he sounded.
It's seasoned.
How old are you?
Old enough.
I think I'm the oldest.
No, I should. I don't even know, man. It just seems like everyone likes to pick on him. You know, he seems like a nice guy who can take a joke. So
Yeah.
Oh, that's part of the fun, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably about creeping up on Manny's age. Any decade now, I'll be there.
Ooh.
No.
Jeez.
Someone is
Okay.
Oh man, that was good.
That was good.
No,
All
I
right, guys.
to be honest with you, no, I just found out I'm a grandfather, so I'm an old man.
Whoa.
I'm
Oh, wow.
officially
Man,
over the hill.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
I'm officially over the hill. But
Yeah. Now, I usually don't interrupt the art
Oh,
stream
John
with
Dylan,
any
shut
kind
up,
of
buddy. I'm not doing
any kind of sharing, guys. But this is worthy of sharing. So I'm about to show something to you that you might be able to never unsee. So I'm just
great.
warning you. I'm just warning you. But we're going to go ahead and show this to you. So I'll give you a countdown in case you want to avert your eyes.
I think I saw it
5,
before, but yeah.
4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, there it is. There it is. Oh,
Don't
good.
say anything.
I saw it.
Yeah, they can see it over here though. And yet there it is. That is Tank's skunk girl with a beautiful body, and of course it has a very familiar bear face on it there. And it's making bias sexy again, baby. And over here, Joseph Tran says, "Oh, my eyes, my eyes." Yes, I do feel for you. That is hilarious how that came together, man, guys. That's a really funny piece.
That's crazy. It reminds me of Hillary when she was the first lady.
Oh,
Ooh.
God. Oh. Stains, the stains. Okay, I will get that off of there and get it back to where it belongs.
You guys don't want to see Skunk Cecil, right?
Oh, no, God, no.
Yes. You got Skunk Cecil? Yeah, absolutely. That'd be good.
Have you guys seen it?
I have,
No.
yeah. That's worse than the one I just showed, actually. That you can never unsee that.
You can never unsee that.
Yeah.
I'll save that for Thursday's show.
There you go.
Yeah, no, save it for yours. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. Tracy Psychic says, "Who is that? Chester Busby? Yes, it is. That was a sexy biased bear sitting on top of a beautiful, sexy skunk lady body. That's what that was. It's wonderful." My wife laughed hard at that, though. Cool.
Yeah, Tank made a beautiful picture and we ruined it.
You did. Now I see. I notice some of you guys are interacting and talking, and some of you are quite quiet.
They're newcomers. They don't understand.
Yeah.
You need to.
They maybe end up being the finalists because they're focusing on what they're doing. You know?
That's true. That's true. But just keep in mind, my guys, right now I have it open. So when you speak, that's when the people see you. Now I'm going to come back a little bit later and I'm going to go through and look at what you're doing, of course, several times. But yeah, if you want people to see what you're doing, just go ahead and speak up. And giving a little bit of an insult to your fellow artists is probably a good idea.
Hey,
So Manny, you're the one behind the Skunk Girl, right?
Was that?
You're behind Skunk Girl?
Yes, that is my creation. Yes.
Yeah, that design is really, really cool. It's a very simple design, but it's graphically really pleasing.
It's simple, so all the fans out there can actually do it. And I've been getting a lot of fan art. I appreciate all the fan art I'm getting from you guys. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna make a page on my website just fan art. It's crazy how that is taking off. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Yeah, it is cool though.
Yeah.
Speaking of Cecil, did you guys see me on there last night? On Cecil's show?
I caught some of it.
Yeah, I
but
watched
it.
it.
Was pretty late, but yeah, you guys, you Staten Island crew over there, man.
Long Island.
Together.
Yeah.
Long Island?
Yeah.
My bad.
That's fine.
Trying to help promote your book, Mike?
Yes, he is.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm getting there.
You'll make it, buddy.
How you doing? What you up to now?
Let's see. I'm at 73% funded. And I have like
nice.
4 days left. So, I mean, it should be okay.
Oh, sweet, man.
Usually
just keep.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. No. Go ahead.
I said usually with that stuff, there's like a big bump at the end. So, we'll see.
Yeah, there's always a huge rush at the end.
Oh goodness, we have an Art T Bear in the chat. He's over here scouting the
Oh
competition. I
God!
think.
Ask him about his magic dust.
Hey,
Oh,
Anger,
no,
do you
no.
have any plans on how you're going to promote the last 4 days? You got any bookings? Is that how this works? I mean, or is it all just kind of people just call you and say, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Yeah, people just call me. I mean, I'm just I never realized doing an independent comic is more of like being a businessman than anything.
Yeah.
It's insane. I have an art background. I went to art school and everything like that, but I've never. I mean, of living my dream. I always wanted to make comics, but I didn't realize. I mean, the work. I mean, the promoting.
You got to have you got to have a business background, or
Yeah.
marketing background nowadays.
I mean,
even back then, you really had back in the day. I mean, I tried to break in a few times, and I just never was able to. I just didn't have the skills. I had to keep on cutting my teeth, I was still doing that, but I used to go around, get all the addresses for all the different independent guys I could, then, send pictures out, send drawings, send pinups, put sequentials out over and over again. And it was a grind just to get a job. Now the job's here, but you got to get the customers. It's a flip. So the industry's totally flipped.
I think I'm good at being annoying. So
there you go. That helps.
Well, annoying is not. I mean, it's a wrong choice of words. I'm just persistent.
Persistence.
The Nasser method.
Mental.
Metal.
Metal.
Are you talking about the DC run?
I'm talking about the Nasser Rabadi method. Being annoying.
Oh yeah, I'm not as good as Nasser, but yeah.
Hey, you could joke about Nasser, but that boy's a hustler.
Oh my God!
Out there working hard.
Yeah, he is. Sure. He is a hustler, and he's got a lot of ideas. He's got 40,000 books stored in his brain. He told me. So.
Yep. Well, he is a computer. I wouldn't doubt it. Art does say over here in the chat. He does say ball dust. Do I really want to know?
I thought this is a PC show. I don't want to use dirty language on it. So yeah.
So Art is being a bad boy, is what you're saying.
I started it.
Okay, it's your fault. Okay, I'll blame you.
It's my fault. Yeah, just that he has something in his body is a cure for cancer. He told me.
Okay. Oh yeah, it's Dusty. I heard it's Dusty. Whatever it is.
Gracious, guys.
I was on that stream. It was awesome. It was fun.
That's cool. Art is a great guy to have in the community. He's a lot of fun. And just keep in mind, guys, as we had said before, hitting that like button and subscribing, of course, helps us, and we do appreciate that. The best thing you can do to help us is hit that share and link it out to your friends and family and let them know what we're doing over here. That's the biggest help you can give us. And of course, if you have any ideas or suggestions to improve the Drawn and Quartered Fan Edition, please feel free to go down in the comments and let us know. Let us know. All right, guys, we're coming up on 45 minutes here soon, and I see there's a lot of structure going in, and I actually see that Model 3 has decided to go with a full body. Wow. Goodness.
Yeah, I'm cruising here. Getting kind of sloppy, but I'll only show you the good side.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Mr. T. Bear. I appreciate it. So, anybody else have anything they want to talk about their projects or anything that's going on?
Well, I'd like to thank Art T. Pierre for inspiring me to do my skunk girl's face. I was looking at his Aphrodite, and I liked the way that he did his faces, so I kind of modeled skunk girl after that. Thanks, Art.
Oh, excellent.
Art has the best female faces, I think.
Yeah, yes, he does.
In my opinion.
He does do those really well, yeah.
I have to wonder that if your name is Art, are you destined or predestined to go into art, or is that just a happy coincidence? Because I'm thinking Art and Art Adams, and I don't know, is that just destiny? What is that?
You think about the honeymooners, Art Carney.
Yeah.
What?
Well, see, Hillel, now I'm confused, Hillel. My name is Chester. Exactly what destiny does that push me toward?
Cheetos?
Do you like nuts? I don't know.
I
Being a
do like
pirate?
nuts, and no one make a joke about that because nuts are sacred.
Uh,
You're supposed to find buried treasure in chests.
Is that what my name entails? Okay.
And you can take any way you want to. There you go.
Okay.
You'd have a couple of kids, right?
Well, me, yeah, I got 2 kids. Both of them
You
are
found your treasure
off.
in chest.
I couldn't hear that. Say that again.
You found your treasure in your wife's chest.
Oh, there you go.
Ruh-roh.
See. I'm going to take that in the nicest way possible. I am.
Yeah, it's a compliment, man. Nothing
It is.
wrong with that.
Chester, did you say you have both your kids are married off?
Well, no,
Man,
both
that's
my
good.
kids are in university, so they are out of my house, which means I am free, baby.
Free.
Nice.
Free to do what I want any old time.
I don't know. I kind of imagine when my kids grow up, I won't know what to do with myself. You have your kids, and you sort of invest everything into them. So for so many years, everything's about them, and then they leave. What do you do with yourself?
A lot.
Oh
I
yeah.
have. It's a good thing. Now, my wife doesn't agree, of course. She misses the kids, of course. And of course, they're going to come back. It's not like they're gone. No, it is. I'm enjoying it a lot. I have my house to myself. I got my wife back 100% of the time, no matter where or when. That's kind of cool.
Good.
Yeah, no, it is. I think my parents knew. I don't want to know, Art. I don't want to know. All right, guys, I'm going to go down the line here again. I'm going to let everyone see what you're doing, all right?
Alrighty.
I'm going to go over here, Tank, first. We're just starting here in the lineup I have. I'm going to come down the row. Now, Tank, how you doing there? You're muted, by the way. We have inks on there, so we're actually starting to see,
Hey.
or maybe that's just heavy pencil. We're able to start to see what you're doing here. So why don't you tell us a little bit about your plan, sir?
Action, excitement, Lara Croft.
And I see that
everybody
you
can-
have not skimped on the busts.
No, I have brought the lady bits. There will be lady bits and rock and roll.
Sweet. So when are you going to be moving on to inks, you think?
Right now.
Right now. Oh, sweet. Oh, I see. You're using a Copic pen, right?
That's right. I'm busting up with the .35 millimeter, laying down some base lines.
Sweet. Excellent. Well, we're going to keep an eye on that and come back. And I like the fact that you got that braided ponytail swinging out there in the air. That's nice. All right.
Thank you.
Hey, Pablo. How you doing, man? That's very nice. I like what you're doing here, Pablo. You're going with more of a bust, and we got a straight-on look here. So how you feeling this is coming out, Pablo?
It's coming out. Okay. Yes.
No, I like it. Thanks, man.
Thank you.
No, absolutely. Now, you're going to do just the bust? You're not going to do a whole body?
No, not whole body, but you're going to see a little leg here. So.
Yeah, no, you can do anything you want. I'm not suggesting you should do it. I'm just saying. It looks like that's... Oh, I see the blue. Oh, okay. I see the fade in the back. Oh, yeah, no, that's really cool what you got going on there. Uh-oh. Pablo's bringing it. This looks good, guys.
That's nice. Very nice.
Yeah, it is nice. man.
I'm in it to win, so.
Yes.
You guys aren't supposed to say it's nice. You're supposed to say it's horrible. It's horrible.
It's terrible.
It's terrible.
Smells of elderberries.
Yeah.
There you go.
He's only doing a
It's making me sick, Pablo.
A friend of mine said that the way you can know the best hero is by how strong and powerful his worst enemy is. So the better the artist is here, the better the artist we are if we beat him, right?
That's true. Philosophy. Very nice. Thank you. Yeah, everyone.
It's so
Trusty
beautiful.
Sidekick agrees.
Making me sick.
Yeah, making you sick.
Nope,
Trusty Sidekick.
It's
beautiful.
terrible.
Pretty
Start
face.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those boobs are lopsided. Your boobs are lopsided. Yeah.
Throw it out. Start over.
I can tell these guys
Face
are
to
from
face.
the E-team list of heroes.
Ooh, goodness gracious. All right, Pablo, you keep at it, man. That looks really good. I'll come back to you later. Yeah. We're sitting on 45 minutes in, by the way, guys. 45 minutes in. And I'm over here at Model 3, and Model 3 has got a full body. That's not too shabby at all. How you feeling about this project today, Model 3?
Good. I'm going to focus on just one side and then pretend the other side doesn't exist.
Oh, that's fine. We are presenting two-dimensionally, so that's fine. Sweet. I really like it. Now,
Wow.
because you're working three-dimensionally here inside a software program, and the other guys are telling me the software they're using. Which software are you using here?
I am using ZBrush, which is a digital sculpting program. It was originally a 2.5D program for illustration that actually painted in Z data. And then it evolved into a full-fledged sculpting program. So it has some unique coding that allows you to use very high numbers of polygons. You can use, in the millions of polygons, 10, 15 million polygons.
Okay, that means nothing to me, but it sounds cool.
It's a whole lot of polygons. That's a lot. If you try to run a video game with that, your computer would cry and then explode.
Essentially, what you can do is it's enough geometry where you can sculpt in wrinkles and really fine details.
Wow.
That is cool. Now, I was actually playing around with I can't remember the name of it now, but I was about a year or two ago. I was playing around with a software that allows you to make video game characters and stuff like that. I was trying it out. I can't remember the name of it offhand, but it was pretty handy. Was it called? I think it started with a B.
Blender.
Blender. That's the one. Blender. Yeah. And I was playing around with that, and that was kind of fun. And they had this. There was this website that you could buy models from. And I can't remember the name of that one either. I don't know why I brought it up, but they had some amazing models in there. Do you know the company I'm talking about?
Underswap, is that it?
No.
There's a few. There's like Turbo Squid, and there's a bunch of different.
Oh yeah.
I love Turbo Squid.
That sell models.
Yeah, no, that wasn't the name of it. But there was one place that had just these incredible models you could buy and all kind of accessory. Of course, it's just a ridiculous amount of money, but it'd make the job a lot easier. But it was cool. All right, man. Well, you keep at it. I'm seeing some hair texture coming in. It looks really good. I'm looking forward to how that shapes up. Now we come over here, Mike. How you doing, Mike?
I'm doing great. How about you?
I am awesome, man.
Good.
And I see you're going with much more of a cartoony style, Lara Croft, which is cool.
Yes.
Yes. And so what other? You're working on your Black Forest, right?
Yep, I am.
And now, how much of that is finished, by the way?
In terms of the book itself, I just got a couple pages done, about 7 or 8 pages done. But I do have the delivery date for April, so I mean I have a while, and I have another person that's on. I don't know if you know them. Betty Bright Eyes is another person that's pretty active on Twitter. Does a lot of artwork on there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
He's doing my lettering and helping out with he actually did the cover, and so we're doing a lot of working back and forth. So.
Oh, that's great, man. Can you tell us a little bit about Black Forest? What's the premise, man?
Of course I can. My last name is Angerhauser, so I'm of German descent and German background, and I'm going to do a story about German folklore, and it's a warrior gets exiled into this black forest, and while on a mission to find his inner demons, he ends up battling these really, really deplorable evil creatures from German folklore. So.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
And that's why you went with Black Forest. I get it now. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a guy that just jumps out of the curtains and snips your thumbs off.
Oh yeah, that guy's a tailor. Yeah, he's creepy.
Ew.
The guy, the tailor, his job is it's actually based on an old German folklore book from like the 1800s called Stu Peter. If kids would suck their thumbs, this guy would come out and snip your fingers off. basically.
That
So
sounds horrible.
I did
Oh,
not make it up. I'm just
No.
using that as a reference.
Well, actually, over here with the Japanese fables and folklore, they have a lot of odd characters like
Oh,
that that
man,
do these
yes.
strange things. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you
Put
know,
some
the
hot sauce
root
on
is
my.
to just terrify children into bending to your will.
Well,
Absolutely.
yeah. Now I know why Germans are so disciplined. Is because they scared the living hell out of them. So
Yeah, there you go. Now, John Dillard does say 50 minutes in, Manny is still alive and has yet to succumb to his crippling old age. That in itself is a victory. Congratulations.
Thank you, John. You're so kind to me.
Oh, my goodness. All right. Thanks, Mike. We're going to come back and keep an eye on what you're doing, man. So keep at it.
sure.
All right, Manny. Speak of the devil. How you doing, Manny? Oh, Manny, you've definitely got the breasticles coming out there, sir.
Oh, I got Bobs. No hairy Bobs here. There we
No,
go.
no. Goodness gracious, no.
That is classic Lara Croft right there.
It is, and I'm kind of wondering where, when Richard over at Cross Comics is going to keep his word to me and do a chest reveal.
We do want to see hairy Bobs.
Yes.
And you, Richard.
Sorry for that, guys.
I heard.
Inside joke. Inside joke.
Yeah, I heard that Brandon's going to show some Bobs too.
Ooh. Hey, I showed mine off the other day, and they were jacked, man. Jacked, baby.
They were awesome.
They were.
I never knew you worked out that much, Chester.
Oh, dude, I am ripped. or maybe I should say rippled. Ah.
Nah, just torn up.
Anything would apply, I think. Now, Manny, this is starting to look really good, man. Manny's bringing it, guys. Manny is bringing it.
This is what I used to draw in the late 90s, early 2000s. I was on eBay, so I used to draw pretty much Lara Croft every week, put it up for sale, and it sold like hotcakes.
Oh man.
Oh, that's cool, man. And you know what?
We got a
You
ringer.
know what else, Manny? It's a female face.
Exactly.
My.
John Dillard, eat your heart out.
It looks great, though, man. It really does.
Thank you.
It comes right along. All right, let's move down here. Now, I haven't. Todd hasn't been speaking very much to us or interacting. But how you doing, Todd? You still alive over there?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. How you doing?
I'm doing
you
great,
doing?
man. How you doing?
How you
I'm
doing?
doing good.
How you
You gonna go get some
doing?
pizza? Yeah, you got to eat your pizza
Hey.
with a fork and knife, like the Trump, huh?
Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna eat it. Got a bag of donuts.
Hey,
Oh, man. Go ahead and back that up a little bit. Let us get a look at it, man. Oh yeah, there's some detail coming in there now, man. That's cool. That's cool. I really like the way you use your lines. I don't know. I guess you guys call it line weight. I'm learning things as I go here, but I really like your lines and the way you do those kind of things. It's really nice.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's coming along. You've got a lot of work to do, though. We're coming up on an hour in. You got an hour left to do. A little bit over an hour left to do this, Todd. You feel confident about getting it done?
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see.
All right. Well, no, get back to it, and we'll come back and check out how you're coming along a little bit later. But it looks good, man.
Thanks.
Let's come down the line here to Hillel. How you doing, Hillel? Did you finally make a decision on which Lara Croft you're going to go with?
Well, I felt like I had to make a decision about something. So, but no, I kind of like this pose. I did about 20 or so, and this one seemed to be kind of like a nice pose for her.
Yeah, I like it, man. It's very stylized. It's cool.
Thank you.
Now, it's interesting. I've seen this before. You get a lot of guys working in the blue pencil, and a lot of the digital guys will use blue as well, I guess because they're comfortable. But you're using like this pink, I don't know what color you would call this.
I think it started off as red, and then I lowered the opacity on it. So now it's more. Yeah, I don't know. I've worked in blue, and one of the nice things actually is that with Clip Studio, if you import pencils into it, there's actually a little button over here. I don't know. Can you see my pointer over here?
I certainly can. Yes, yes.
If I were to hit that button, my lines automatically go blue.
Oh, okay.
Which
That
button?
helps if you get pixels in, then you can just kind of switch over to that and make it easier for you to see it and over it. So, but I was just playing around and thought I'd try red today, and I actually kind of like it. I almost like sketching in red better than sketching in blue.
Well, that's cool. I guess it doesn't matter. It's just a perception thing, huh?
Yeah, whatever
Yeah.
you like.
And I noticed that you decided to not succumb to the easy path of doing cheesecake. I commend you, sir.
Ooh. Ooh.
I figured everybody else would be doing that, so I thought my strategy ought to be good for the good.
True. Yeah, no, it looks good though, man. Yeah,
Who
keep
the
at
hell's drawn in a bowling alley?
I don't know. I've gotten used to it. Just to let you know, Manny, that the unbreathable skunk girl says, I got Manny's back, John. I'm CPR certified.
Yes, she is. Thank you, Stalker.
Oh, man. I'm sorry, dude. John Diller says, back when you were in the 70s. Todd is
Wow.
showing Fabio Pre-Seagull. I like it. Okay. All right. Well, moving on. Keep at it, Hillel. We'll get back to you a little bit later. We'll come over to Brad here. Now, Brad, you definitely decided to incorporate the circle, which is cool. I like your lines too. You got some detailed lines as well, very similar to what Todd is doing. So, how you feeling about how it's coming along here?
Fine. No problems at all.
Yeah, I can't wait to see how the hair comes out. I think that's going to pull it all together, huh?
Yeah, it will. Yep. Sorry,
Cool.
I got kind of concentrating, so I'm not really.
I do apologize for bothering you, sir.
No,
I
no,
wanted
you're
people.
good, dude.
I love his enthusiasm.
Hey, taking it serious. He wants to win. I get it.
Hey, dude, I got shafted last week, so.
I think you did. I mean, Jake Skeletor was very good. It was very good. But I kind of thought yours was better. But hey, it's the vote of the people, so that's the way it goes. But Jake did put up a good offer, though. It was a good offer. And of course, going down the line, there's a lot of good stuff here today. It's going to be hard for people to make that decision. And since we're coming up on we are on the 1 hour mark in 1 minute. I do need one of my people over here that has a wrench. I don't know if you guys are listening, but one of you people in here has a wrench. I need you to create a straw poll for me, please. I need a straw poll created. So just let me know one of the moderators, if you can get on that and take care of that, please. But it looks really good, Brad, and we're going to come back to you later and see how you're progressing. But just to let you guys know, we are 1 hour in. We are 1 hour in. Okay? And then moving on here to Bill. Now, Bill, yours is coming together, man. I love how you guys do all those kind of lines and scratches and stuff, and it looks like it's nothing, and then all of a sudden it's something. I love that.
It's sculpting. Those lines are all sculpting. It's like you start with this gesture and then just keep whittling away until you get the lines that you like. And blue is easy on the eyes, but I like using red. So I started using a red lead. But the problem is with the red is it really, I'm using these old pencils, so that may be a problem, but it changes what the end result is so much, you know. You can see.
So pencils can be old?
Oh man, I actually go to these old estate auctions and buy old drafting equipment or old drafting tools, drafting pencils and old lead pencils and stuff, and man, because it was all a lot better quality than what's out right now. Like pen nibs for inking. I think back in the 70s, they went to they changed from steel to aluminum, and they'll break on you like easily, and they wear out, and they lose their sharpness. But I have nibs from the 60s that I still use.
That's
as
interesting.
Long as you just keep them from rusting. You know, just dry them out when you're done, and you clean them off well, and they'll last forever. Same with old brushes; they'll last forever too. I mean, you wear them down eventually, but if you take good care of them. But it's also kind of a hobby to find old comic book related stuff and art stuff that at estate auctions, and it's not like a big deal auctions. It's just kind of like, the family doesn't want to take all the stuff, or the person doesn't have any family left, so it goes to an auction house. And I've had some good finds there. I've got an old comic book back from Dell Comics. So that's pretty old school. And then got a bunch of comics from the 50s that won last month. Some Tales of the Unexpected and Mystery in Space, and then Little Lulu and some of those other, books from back in the day that were really popular. 100.
Well, I kind of took
when
it
Manny
off
was young.
When Manny was young. Okay, had to get that strike in there. But I kind of took from your comment that the pencils were old, meaning that they can be old and not as clear. But what you're saying is older pencils are better.
Yes and no. I mean, it just depends on how well they're taken care of. If they were dropped, or shifted around or something, as you sharpen it, the ledge just breaks and falls out. But finding like old, I got these today. These are old barrel 2mm pencil leads. This is when Barrel Turquoise owned it, and now I think Prismacolor owns the same brand. And these leads snap on me all the time.
Yeah, they'll snap on me too.
Yeah, but the older ones, I mean, they still last. But they're great. But yeah.
Oh, cool. I'm learning something new again. That's always exciting. All right, guys. Well, now I have it set up where I'm not white box anybody. I'm going to be paying attention to the chat over here and interacting with them, of course. But keep in mind, if you want people to see your art, please speak up. And we are less than an hour, guys. Less than an hour. So just go ahead and interact so that people can see your art. All right.
Before eBay, you could really go and get great deals at yard sales. I used to go for tools all the time, get like hand planes or clamps and vices.
Oh, yeah.
After eBay, then everyone was able to quickly figure out what everything was worth.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was at an estate auction this summer where it was this guy who had collected tools for 60 years, and it filled up this warehouse full of tools, and it was everything. I mean, stuff from like the 1800s, hand planes and stuff.
So snotting is how you're going to get your art done. Is that what you're going for there?
Just some noise.
Just snoring. Yeah.
Oh man. We're drawing. We're talking about tools.
I guess it's better than being a tool.
Oh, Snapple.
Snapple.
It's made from the best things on earth.
Ooh,
Like the tears of your victims.
What kind of things are that, Tank?
What's that?
What kind of things are that Snapple's made of?
Oh, baby meat.
Oh God! You went there. That's too
High
fast.
fructose corn syrup.
High fructose corn syrup. Yeah.
I think that's it, not baby meat, but okay.
Chernobyl water.
Chernobyl
Everything
water.
had cocaine in it in the old days.
Oh, that, yeah. Coca-Cola had cocaine in it.
Yeah, I remember it.
Remember?
He has talked himself how old he is.
Oh, goodness gracious, dude.
Oh. Hey, Tank, are you working on any project by the way?
I am working on a project.
Oh,
I am
what project is that?
working on my story for Tales from Beyond the Gate. Simon Says,
Ooh, that's
Scalpel
cool.
Zero adventure.
Cool.
Oh, there you go. That sounds great, man. I'm working on stuff too with that. That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I heard there's a
Yeah.
whole bunch of people that wants to get in on that action.
Hey, yeah,
No,
man.
I'm good.
No, I don't. I'm good. Thanks, man.
Well,
It's so
there you go.
tough after not using digital for so long, getting back into using digital inks. The inking by hand is a lot easier in some ways. You have the friction.
Oh, that's interesting. I do hear that trusty sidekick over here says, "How do you make baby oil?" I don't know exactly what he means by that.
Well, how do you make olive oil? Duh.
By squeezing olives.
That's right. So, in order to make baby oil, you must have fresh pressed babies.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Makes
Oh,
sense.
goodness. We're gonna get censored now.
oh man.
Kronos Chiron says, "What are you rubbing, lad?" I don't even know what he's talking about. I
Putting the
really
pins
don't want
up.
to know.
Who's putting the pins up?
What it-
Pins, yeah, from the bowling alley. Who's putting the pins up?
Not me.
Someone's
Good
making a bunch
question.
of noise. That's true.
It's part of their game. They're trying to psych us out. What's that?
Are you in the rain again?
No, in fact, I was commenting earlier. I really wished it was raining because that would totally throw you all off.
Throw me off.
Yeah.
Because then my chimpanzees would be busy typing my stories. My stories.
It's how many chimpanzees you up to now, Tank?
Oh, it depends on the day and how hungry I am.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I don't know. I'm just in rare form tonight.
You are. You really are. You're really focused on cannibalism of one form or another.
That's right.
Yes. Oh boy. Exactly, Manny. You got to help me out, Manny.
Oh, Tank. Killing me, Tank. Killing me.
Well, guys, looking over here in the chats, we have a comment from Wolverine, and Wolverine says, "Old pencils can also be not as good. Some old pencils get brittle and put down lower quality lines because the graphite structure has broken down, usually because of poor storage conditions." That's very interesting. I didn't know anything about those things. Now, John Dillard has something to say, and I haven't read this. So here we go. Maddie, wouldn't you rather spend these last precious minutes with your family? Think about your priorities.
My family is here with me, John. Come on, Popo. Where are you? Get in the chat.
Pope who?
You know what? Do we have an extra spot?
We do not have an extra spot. We are a full boat tonight, guys, and that's very cool. We're going to have Booster, but he couldn't be on tonight because of personal engagements and such. So we have filled it with all artists, and it is great.
You just call him not an artist.
I did not say anything like that. Nothing like that came out of my mouth. You didn't hear that, no.
We have artists. You just said that. We don't have you, but we have some artists, some real ones.
Okay, you trying to make trouble? Is that what you're trying to do?
That's right.
Probably.
Okay. Success. Actually, I actually think Booster is on the other side working on a straw poll for us, I think. I'm not sure exactly who's... Oh, no. Yes. Oh, no. Yes. Revenge is coming.
Oh, no.
Does he need nicknames for our...
Oh, no. He doesn't need any help tonight.
No, and he will be getting to it, and he's asking about it, and I'm going to go through it again here in a minute, Booster, and you'll be able to get everyone's name. I will list them off again. But I'm sure Booster is going to be kind and generous, as he usually is.
Make sure he puts Bomber Girl for me.
Bomber Girl for
Bomber Girl.
Manny. That sounds good.
That's what the chat said.
Here he is. He's in the chat with us now. Booster says, "I am too powerful for this platform. I'm giving you nickname now, M8 or Mate. I guess is that what's supposed to be?
Mate. Yeah.
That a New Zealander's internet speak? Oh God, no.
Mom.
That should not be that. That should not exist. Goodness gracious. All right, guys. So now we are sitting here with about Ooh, we got about 50 minutes left, I guess. And
Five
how are you
zero.
guys? 5-0. Yes, you guys feel
Okay.
confident you're going to be able to be done by then?
I
Oh
think
yeah.
it'll be 10
Oh
minutes.
yeah.
Yeah. I've seen some of them are actually putting in, some of you guys are actually putting in backgrounds. Ooh,
Waste of time.
waste of time. Manny, you have backgrounds. What are you talking about?
I only got a sun. That's all. I mean, a moon. That's all I got. That's easy.
I see tree stuff as well.
That's bamboo.
Foliage.
Easy.
Red roses too.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Who was that? Who was that clever person?
I don't know.
No one
Probably
wants to
that
take credit.
That same guy who bombed Drawn and Quarter.
Nipple Booster is talking about something about nipples being put away, you horn dogs. What?
What?
No, you need the nipples.
Oh, everybody's got them now. I see them everywhere. Now that he mentions it. Oh, you
Yeah,
guys
thanks,
are
Booster. I knew I was
I
forgetting
think
something.
everybody. I think it's cold.
It is cold.
It is cold where Laura is right now. Lara,
Laurel,
Steve.
Laurel.
Yeah.
Hardy.
Now, I know that they came out with a, well, I think it was a new Tomb Raider movie recently, and a movie, not the games, a movie. And I haven't seen it yet, but I heard it was really, really, really bad. Have any of you guys
That's what
checked
I
that
heard
out?
too, and I like the look.
Flick, dude. That's all it is.
Video game movies are usually pretty rough.
Yeah. Why is that though? You would think it would be easy.
They don't get the budget and the crew to do them right.
Yeah, but I mean, start with a story and go from there, right?
But they don't ever follow the story.
Some executive.
Yeah, they always divert from the game. You know, the fundamental of the game.
Mortal Kombat is the only one.
That was my favorite.
Yeah, I like that one too, Pablo. Yeah. You guys like the Mortal Kombat?
Yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed them. I thought they were fun.
The first one was great. The second one was unfortunate.
Yeah, the first one was really good. That guy that played the Highlander doing Raideen.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Christopher Lambert. He's from Schoolland.
You know, Highlander 2 had some.
That's the worst movie of all time.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Go ahead, Pablo. What are you saying?
It was filmed in Argentina. Highlander 2.
Oh, it was.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Are you coming to us from Argentina
Wasn't there a whole thing where they lost the rights to it for a while or something, or it was confiscated? There was something that happened.
Yeah, I don't remember, but yes, something happened.
Are you?
Yeah, I am in Argentina.
Oh, awesome. My wife and I are going to be traveling there in so many years after my kids are, completely done with college and I have my money back. But we're going to go down. Well, I got 2 kids in university and I pay everything, so have sympathy for me. But no, we're actually planning a trip to Argentina. That is, a lot of people might not know this, but Argentina is a great, great food destination, guys. They have got amazing cuisine down there.
Yes, people the go to other countries. People from Argentina go to other countries always miss the food.
Yeah, no, Argentina's got great food. My wife and I are really looking forward to it. You'll have to give me some suggestions, Pablo.
Suggestions. Well, you can go eat Milanesa is a
You can never go wrong with that.
Milanesa alla Napolitana.
Okay.
That is it's an Argentine invention.
And what is it? What kind of food is it?
It's meat with some bread and cheese and ham. You have to taste it.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it actually. I know one thing you guys really love is steak. It is like the
Oh
beef
yeah.
capital of the
Yes.
world, right?
Yeah, we eat a lot of meat.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to try some cuisine, Caribbean cuisine that you'll never forget, try Haitian cuisine.
Haitian cuisine. I've never had that.
Yeah, it's usually goat.
Curry goat.
Goat, and whatever else is around. But no, I did mission work out. Well, there's not a lot of food resources in Haiti, so it's a lot of rice. But they do some really, I mean, they're really creative with what they got there can get their hands on. But the fruit in Haiti is amazing. I did mission work there. I've been there. I've been there 3 times, and like mangoes there are like the size of your head. All right, and just incredibly, just so much flavor. You try a mango in the steak size, and it's like comparing like a banana, like it's like eating like something that's freeze dried. It's not, there's no flavor in like a mango here, but like it's incredible. And I really don't have anything to say. I'm just trying to get the camera on my drawing here for a while.
Yes, I know.
I'm just kind of babbling.
I was waiting for the other guys to interrupt you.
Yeah, no one was. They're all just kind of making these snoring noises that aren't helping their case any. But
That's true.
Oh.
Yeah, I sure do love mangoes.
Yeah, mangoes. Mangoes are good. Yeah. But no, I am
interesting.
absolutely.
I started thinking of mangoes while I was drawing Lara Croft, though. I don't know what.
Oh,
I don't know
goodness
what
gracious.
together.
If you're thinking mangoes when you're drawing Lara Croft, you need to go look at your reference material again. They're much bigger than mangoes.
Cantaloupes.
Cantaloupe is better. Yep.
Yes.
Now, guys, you have 45 minutes. 45 minutes. 45 minutes. And I'm going to go around here and I'm going to look at everyone's art again. And of course, we'll do that another time. And of course, we'll do it before Booster puts up his straw poll. So I'm going to go through here and I'm going to say everyone's name just very clearly so that Booster, I think he's probably okay, but I'm going to do it just in case. And I'm going to start from the other side this time. I'm going to start here with Bill. So let's take a look what you're doing, Bill. All right. And I see you've decided not to show any nips for us today. Okay. It's a choice.
No mango nips.
No.
Mango nips.
You got 30 minutes. Excuse me. You got 45 minutes. You think you're going to be able to get this done?
I think so. I may not do all the raptors that I started sketching in, but
do the raptors.
Yeah,
We'll
just
see.
focus
We'll
on
see
the
if I get there.
rafters.
Focus on the
Focus
raptors.
on the raptors.
Focus on the rafters.
I'm gonna get the raptors. All right, I'll do what you guys suggest. I'll do nips on the raptors. So how's that?
Yeah,
That works?
yes,
Thank you.
nips on the rafters.
All right, and Booster, just keep in mind this is Bill, but he also in here is going by the name Argos Creations. Argos Creations. All right, let's move down the line here. How you doing, Brad?
I'm doing good, dude.
Yeah, I'm liking it. That's a very strong Lara Croft you got going on there. I like that circle. It really pops it out.
Yeah.
And this is Brad. He's Pencil for Life. Pencil for Life Booster. Brad with Pencil for Life. And you're putting those inks in, those grays, and you've made sure you've had no color whatsoever so that Tank cannot give you a hard time. I see that.
Why was I going to give him a hard time?
I got to blame someone. Booster's not here for me.
I'd do it anyways, but why single me out?
Sense of color.
I don't know. I said we blame John tonight. He's blaming me for everything else. So.
That's true. We can blame John. He's over there talking about mango fries and hand plane planes. No wonder the comic book industry is dying. Oh, goodness gracious. All right. So anyway, Brad, looking good. Looking good. Come over here to Hillel. And Hillel's definitely got a very stylized looking Lara Croft here. It's very interesting. And it's certainly coming together. And Hillel, you also go by Clownfish, right?
Well, that was my author's name when I briefly wrote what do you call it? Chinese fantasy novels. that was my so I went by that for a little bit, and unfortunately my Discord is stuck like that. So I guess for practical purposes, I'm Clownfish Fighter. It was originally Cult Fighter, but they didn't have enough spaces for the name. So I also go by Hillel, which is my real name. New Hero Comics. If you knew me in college, I was the Penny Bunny, or if you were being kidnapped by me, I was the Penny Bunny Bandit. So those are all names.
What?
What? What? What? Huh? Okay.
That woke me up.
But that is Hillel, Booster. Hillel. Moving down here, we got Todd, who also goes by Ignition Beowulf. And Todd, it's we're starting to come together. We're starting to get ink on everything here.
Yeah, you like?
Yeah, I do like. I like a lot. It's a very good piece.
Strong angle.
It is. There's some action pose going on here, but everyone's actually putting some good poses down. There's not a lot of just flat at you. There's just straight on action poses. It's cool. Very cool. But that's Todd, also known as Ignition.
Well, I'm not known as Ignition. That's the name of my book.
Well, I know, but I'm just trying to help Booster out, man. Booster needs all the help he can get. You know this, right?
Art-wise, yeah, I'm willing to give him some lessons.
Okay, well then I'll stop doing what I'm doing because Booster has just come on and he says, I've already done the straw poll and I've already given your names. If you don't like them, you can bloody sue me. Okay, Booster. All right, fine.
Mark Spade is your lawyer or doing somebody else?
Well, Mark's aide probably. I'm sure you're right. All right.
He's been in rare
thanks,
form
Todd.
lately.
Looks good, man.
Speaking of Ford Mark Zaid, what is he doing in this group?
Now I'm over here on Manny now. I've white boxed you, Manny, and Manny, you are bringing it tonight, dude. You want to win this one, huh?
Yes, sir. I want to get back to the pros again. You know, I want
Yeah,
to
no, this is a good piece, man.
Sir.
And you got yourself about 40 minutes or so left. Do you feel confident you'll get it done?
Oh yeah. I mean, I just got to work on the hand, the gun, do a little bit more, cutting in some of the shapes. But yeah, I love Lara Croft. She's a great character.
She is, and it looks great, man. All right, keep at it, dude. Keep at it.
Thank you.
Okay, moving down the line, we got Mike Anger here. And you're starting to put inks and shading and stuff. It looks cool, man. It's popping out nice. And you got these this cool like temple piece here with some vines hanging down. It's just coming together, man.
Yeah, like an entrance to like a Mayan temple with like some foliage. I did a lot of cross hatching for some reason. So yeah,
looks good, man. And I love the cartoony look of it too. That's cool. It's different from what the other guys are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. That looks really good, man. Keep at it.
Thanks.
Let's go over here, and I'm afraid to go to Model 3. I'm afraid. Am I going to see anything I shouldn't see, Model 3?
Nah, she's dressed.
Okay, here we go. All right, whew, safe. Oh, wow, you've got a lot done, dude. You think you're going to be able to put any texture on that, final texture on that, or?
What are we at?
I don't know. You have about 40 minutes left.
I might be able to get just some like noise maps or something on there.
Cool. No, it looks great, man. I love the fact that you're working in a different medium. It's very interesting. And the fact that you could do it in that short period of time. I've
gotten farther than I thought I was. The hair is really bad, though. Her hair is terrible.
That's a difficult thing to do, I'm assuming?
It's just time consuming, and I'm not really doing it the way I need to. It needs to be done individually, where you break it down into planes.
Oh, I see.
You understand what I mean?
I do, actually. I was joking earlier. I know a little bit about what you're doing.
Yes, I'm getting farther than I thought I was going to. I'm all right. Doing all right.
Well, I know you're concentrating because you're not talking much.
Well, and I am kind of engrossed in it, that's for sure. But I was listening about the mangoes.
Yes. Well, you definitely went the mango route instead of the other larger fruits. But okay, Model 3, I'll let you get back to it, man. Let you concentrate. Hopefully, you get a lot more done in the remaining time. But it looks really good as it is, to be honest with you.
Thank you.
All right, guys, let's come over here and look at. Oh, geez, Pablo. Pablo is not playing at all, guys. Look at that. That is a beautiful Lara Croft. I'm not being biased, by the way. I'm certainly not biased.
Thank you.
Yes.
Chester, not biased.
Yeah. What's the world coming to? But dude, look at that is beautiful, man.
Thank you. Thank you. I think I'm pretty much finished. Maybe I do some background.
Well, you got about 35 minutes or so left. Let's see, 20. Yeah, you got about 35 minutes, so you could do as you like. You know, it's interesting. There's an artist online that I don't know who he is, but I've seen him. His name is Vince Rodriguez. I don't know.
Oh man, Vince is awesome.
Yeah, he's amazing. I don't know anything about him. I really wish I did. I'd love to sit and talk with him. But he's.
You want me to try and?
Oh,
I was gonna say, you want me to try and get him on the show? I'm buds with him.
Yeah. I would love to have him on the show, man. And his, you know, he does. Of course, he'll like you would finish up with color and stuff. But your lines and stuff really remind me of Vince quite a bit. Don't you think so, Tank?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
it's some nice, real sweet line work.
Yeah, no, it's really good, man. So yeah, this competition is stiff today. It is definitely stiff. So you keep at it, Pablo. You got some time left, man.
Okay.
All right, let's come over here, Tank. So Tank, you got your inks going in. We're starting to see stuff. Oh, look at that. That is a good Laura, man. Yeah, you guys are all bringing it today. You're serious.
We're having fun, man. This is what happens.
Yeah,
Shenanigans.
Shenanigans, yes. That is a good looking Laura. I like it, man. And you got a lot of backgrounds you're working on too.
Yeah, a little background noise.
All right. Well, this is what I'm going to do, guys. I am going to unwhite box and leave it open, and I'm going to go make myself another cup of coffee. So if you guys can make some noise and talk amongst yourselves, I'm going to leave Tank in charge of that, so we don't have any dead air. You think you can do that for me, Tank?
No.
Dun 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 dun.
There we go. Good enough. Yeah. I do agree, Adrian. Vince is a beast. That guy's amazing. All right, I'll be back in a minute, guys.
Dude. Oh yeah, no. It's so sad, Manny.
What's so sad?
It's so sad that you're just gonna have to lose to me.
Oh, really?
Really?
As long as one
at least second place isn't so bad.
Hey, as long as one of the gatekeepers win, that's good enough.
Right? See, what's going to happen here is you and I are going to talk amongst ourselves while the other guys are quietly focusing on trying to win this competition.
Understand? Hustle and try and finish. Trying to hustle to finish these drawings up. But seriously, thanks guys for letting me come in. I really didn't expect to be able to jump on and do this.
Same.
Thank you, so you can get his artwork up there for people to see.
Oh, well, you know what?
Thank you.
I think that's a good excuse.
Thanks again.
That's all he's doing.
That's what I get for being nice to Manny, huh?
Yep, that's what you get.
See, now
you know why people are mean to Manny.
Yeah, it's so
old. So I go away for 20 seconds. What are you guys up to?
We're doing
no good.
No good. That's the way it should be.
Better.
So I got it. Are you guys telling me I need to add nipples?
Extra nipples.
Dude, no.
Like
you don't
5 or 6.
Multiple nipples, yes.
Like a big nipple on her forehead. That'll win the competition.
Oh boy.
Hey, did I ever tell you how much I love Starfire?
Oh, that's just that's dirty dealings right there, man.
No,
that
you know what dirty dealing is? Hail Raven, hail Malin, Malin Militia, represent. Send me to meet our master.
No, that's me, buddy.
Joshua knows where
That's
my heart
good
is.
plan.
Joshua will see it right on the screen. Come on, Joshua. I hope you're out there.
I do happen to be Malin Militia. I wasn't going to mention that.
Oh,
yeah?
see?
All right.
No,
Malin
dude,
Militia.
if you're Malin Militia, you better mention that. Otherwise, you disappoint our Grandmaster.
Yes, and you should talk to John about his feet.
Do you like Taco
That's
Bell?
right.
Yeah. Oh God, Taco Bell. Don't bring that up.
Well, that's John Malin's food of choice.
It is, and of course RT Bear's taco squirts also comes to mind.
Yeah, I was there for that one too, for that chat.
Sure.
That was unbelievable.
March Hare says, "You got to pistol whip the next person that says shenanigans, Chester. I shall
Yes.
do that."
Has anybody said it?
Pistol whipping someone because they say shenanigans. That sounds like shenanigans.
It does.
How about hijinks? Is hijinks permitted?
Yeah, little
Yeah.
tomfoolery as well.
I see we have some people are making some comments and critiques already, talking about your art.
Uh-oh.
Read 'em out.
Mike sucks.
Where's
Uh,
my
well-
the chat? What does the chat like the most so far?
The chat. What does the chat like so much? They haven't given their opinion on who they
Brad's
like
already.
the best yet. But Draken is saying the upper body is not broad enough for the lower body. I don't know which one he's talking about though.
Probably. I wonder who.
Pope Raven says they aren't too good, but of course Pope Raven is always negative.
Poor Pope Raven.
Pope Raven. John Dillard says, "Hail Tank." Indeed.
Hail John Dillard.
Yes, Lucky.
Oh my god. Romance is real.
Yep, I know the chat seems to be keeping it tight to their chest. They're not letting out who they're voting for yet, but there's certainly a lot of strong contenders here tonight. That's to be sure. And just remember, when you guys whoever wins, and you go over in that pro edition this Wednesday, I guess it is. When you go on this Wednesday, you guys are representing us, so bring it to them. Yeah.
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 No choking.
No choking. Yes, bring it hard to those guys, because that's what we want. We want to keep those pros on their toes, you know. And that
Choke
did
and
rhyme.
get doxxed.
Raven says that I'm voting for Booster. You can't vote for Booster, Raven.
A vote for me is a vote for Brewster.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys, you're under 30 minutes. You're under 30 minutes.
All right. Lots of time.
Well, it looks like a lot of you guys had yourself ahead of time and giving you some extra 30 minutes to kind of just put those little details in. I think it's really worked out well for most of you. Pope Raven says, "Can I vote for Chester?" You can always vote for Chester. Absolutely.
Didn't I just say how much I love Starfire?
You did, but Starfire's not here, dude. Pope Raven is.
Oh.
Hail Raven.
Dude, now I get it.
Yeah. You gotta say "Hail Raven." That's how you get there.
Hail Raven?
Channel now.
Okay.
Those Pope wars are funny, man. Those guys going back and forth, and of course we have a Pope Rogue over here.
Hail Pope Rogue.
Yes.
Still waiting for
they're
Pope
really good.
Ukla to show up.
Yes, we need a Pope Ukla. Maybe I should create an
Ukla.
alt, and I could be a Pope Ukla. Yeah, Thundar the
That'd be
Barbarian.
awesome.
That was
Ukla.
awesome.
That was
Ukla the
awesome.
Muck.
Ukla the Muck. Has there ever been a relaunch of that cartoon in a comic book format or anything? By Hanna-Barbera or...
I don't think so. Yeah.
That would be a good idea, though, huh?
That was one of Kirby's most underrated. I mean, that one was a great Kirby. All those characters.
Did they do them like they did Space Ghost, like on Adult Swim, like a spoof? I don't know.
No, they haven't yet.
No, they should.
Except for like,
I mean,
you
there's
know,
so much
a couple of
material.
appearances in shows.
There's so much material with Ukla, you know? or not. I mean, not like I can think of anything. I'm not that creative. I'm actually pretty boring. I'm Boring Bill. That's who you can vote for. Remember, vote for Boring Bill.
A vote for Tank Ferret is a vote for John Malin.
Yeah, that's right.
Since he can't be here, I am representing him,
You are not.
but with feet.
Holy cow.
Okay, I hope you guys didn't do anything bad in the few seconds it took me to get my coffee.
I went everywhere.
You never can leave Tank alone, you know that.
Yeah, I know. Hail Starfire, your friendly neighborhood ninja says, "Hey, nice to see you again, and please definitely send me a DM on Facebook or Twitter, sir. And those links are down below, by the way. So, all right." Adrian Tepes says, "Let Ignition know. I'll pass the message on to Popefire." There you go.
Tell her to come vote and then leave.
Well, when Pope comes and votes, she brings like a little army with her.
She does.
Oh, did I just? Let's get her in here. Bring your army. I love Starfire. One of my favorite characters.
I can't. I don't know if anybody's seen the Titans TV show, but does Starfire ever not look like Lady of the Night, or is that just?
Oh my goodness!
No, they dressed her up as a prostitute. Yeah.
She's wearing Colonel Thomas's wig
on the new show.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's abominable. I mean, in all honesty, the acting from the girl playing Starfire isn't that bad, really. But it's just not Starfire. It's not Titans.
F
It's
Batman.
Like, what are you guys doing? F Batman, of course. But you know what I mean. Why, if you're going to make Titans, make Titans. But they did something completely different. So I don't know what they're thinking. But
Yeah, Hollywood always has that tendency. They think, we'll take we like the property that's been very successful over the years. So we're going to make a movie out of it, but we're going to change everything about it to be completely different from the thing that we actually was successful.
Yep. Brilliant. Geniuses. Just geniuses.
Is Raven horrible too?
Raven's the worst, I think.
Oh.
Actually, that would be my joke. Because actually, the girl, I don't know her name, but the girl that's playing Starfire she's not that bad, actually. An actress.
Artist. I mean,
she's dressed like a prostitute, though.
But she is absolutely dressed as a
That's the
prostitute.
costume designer's fault. That's not her choice.
And her powers are somehow hell inspired. So it's like, what? Starfire is an orange alien. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's a huge.
There's not enough social justice in Orange Aliens.
I don't
Besides,
care. If
we already have one for a president.
Orange Man bad.
Oh,
Orange Man bad.
Orange.
There's really not enough.
I
Orange
think
Man bad. Very bad. Bad Orange Man. Touch me bad.
Mike Brewer was talking about doing a live show tomorrow night. That could be interesting. Watching the results come in.
What are you talking about?
The election.
Oh, the election. Yeah. Well, tomorrow, I'm sure a lot of people are going to do that kind of thing. But we have coming up in here to about 20 minutes. You got 20 minutes left. What do you guys think about all that election coming up tomorrow?
Oh,
circus. Yes, I agree. Wolverine also says Hawk and Dove weren't terrible. Every other character is god awful and wrong. Okay, Wolverine. I do know that. What did you say?
I'm sorry, I stepped on you. Go ahead.
No, sir. Go ahead, man.
I'm saying that Hawk and Dove is. I heard it was kind of woke.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, like SJW.
Well, I imagine it was. I did see Rob Liefeld the other day, about a couple weeks ago, I guess, and he was all excited, standing with the two actors, Hawk and Dove, and he was very excited about it coming out.
He's just excited in general.
Well, and he should be. I mean, those were his breakout characters.
Yeah.
No. He didn't create Hawk and Dove.
No,
but
but
that's what got him
he did do a
noticed.
lot with them. Yeah.
That's what got him noticed. Was that miniseries was what launched him. Yeah, and his style was so different in that than before he found his footing. I mean, it was really clean and well proportioned. In that Hawk and Dove first miniseries that he did back in like '87 or '88.
I thought
Really
he
nice
created
stuff.
the female hawk. I mean, the female dove.
He had to design the female hawk for that story, as well as the Kestrel, I think was the other character. It was like the chaos version of Hawk and Dove. The purple and black was his motif. But that's where I first noticed Rob Liefeld.
They weren't that bad. I enjoyed those, actually.
Yeah, it was good violence and hot chicks. I mean, yeah, could ask for more, right?
I think I enjoyed Liefeld's artwork through what was it, X-Force maybe Youngblood #1. But I mean, at some point after he did X-Force or Youngblood, it just seemed like he just sort of started doing the style over the style because it seemed like he was better when he first came in.
It seemed like he started calling it in. But I agree with you. Yeah, I really like that X-Force. I mean, and early Youngblood, but like it's just so energetic, you know, is what it was.
Yeah,
I
love
mean, the proportions. Go ahead. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I was agreeing with you. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I just yeah, it was just so energetic. I mean, the proportions and the pouches and the shoulder pads and all that craziness was just. You didn't even notice it as how bad it was because the energy that just flew off those pages. Was just...
Right.
Well, and he also had a breakdown artist to follow after on Hawk and Dove. And
did he?
that really, yeah, he did. He had a breakdown artist that he followed after. That was a seasoned professional, but it really brought to light. You know, if Liefeld has a breakdown artist, dude, his work is incredible. If he's coming up with the stuff by himself, he's like, yeah, it'll be dynamic, but meh. Technically speaking, meh.
The worst drawing I've ever seen a professional do was that Captain America head.
Oh gosh.
Oh, Boob America.
Was that the busty Captain America?
Yeah.
I stood there looking at it in the comic store going, has he gone mad?
I think he was really trying to get away with something there. He was up to something. Because that drawing is so bizarre.
That was Heroes Reborn, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just whipping that out, getting a fast buck from Marvel, kind of sticking it to him at the same time.
Maybe
seeing if they'd actually print that.
They did. I don't know if that was a smart move, though. I mean, he's been mocked for it ever since. I don't know if being bad is for artists to do, but you know.
I don't think he should be mocked. I think he should be congratulated for getting away with it.
Right.
I don't know. It's so horrible. I can't congratulate anybody to do something like that. I mean, knowing he could do better. That's the problem. Is that if he weren't capable of doing better than that, then that would be one thing. But knowing he is capable of doing better than that,
well, that's what makes you think it was the goof.
Bowling again.
15 minutes. 15 minutes, gentlemen.
Oh shit.
All right, well, as you guys go ahead and chat, but I'm going to white box and just go down the line here again and let people look. So you guys go ahead and just talk about what you like, and I will go down the line. This is what Tank is offering. Looks pretty good. Very action posy. We have Pablo. He's starting to put some shapes in there behind. So it's a great piece, Pablo. We got Model 3, and he's got a lot done here with his computer graphics, which is a very different thing. It's kind of cool to see it happen. Looks good, man. We got Mike. He's put a lot of detail in shade and a lot of things going on here, man. It's cool. We got Manny, and very strong piece for Manny today, and it's certainly a sexy Lara Croft.
Yes, sir. Yes. What you expect from the creator of Skunker.
This is true. This is true. Hillel has a very interesting piece going on here. I like this, and he's got a lot done, too. It looks like he's pretty much done. Come over here, Brad, and Brad is just putting in the layers, man. That is basically a colored piece. It's just colored in gray.
Yep.
Look at the big brush on Brad.
Hey, sorry, can't keep up, buddy.
Yeah, it looks good though, man. Very finished piece. Very finished piece. And of course, Bill over here is got his stuff trying to pull out. Yeah, I guess I don't know. You just didn't have. Do you think you had enough time today, Bill?
Well, it's a learning experience, that's for sure.
Yeah, I guess we can certainly see the character you got there. It definitely looks good.
Well, thank you. Again, thanks a lot for having me on.
Oh no,
thank you.
No. Well, we are always looking to take new artists to come in here, guys. As we speak, if you're an artist listening or in the future listening in to back on replay, just keep in mind that you go down to our links down below and you'll see there for Fanspeak Facebook group. And you also see there for my Facebook, Just to See Busby III, as well as my Twitter. And if you want to be on this show, just go over there and tell me so, and we will go through the process of getting you to where you need to be to get in line for those these shows. We want more and more artists, but of course, as we go along, many of these artists here you'll see again coming back and helping us out. But if you're interested, if this looks like something you'd like to do, please go over there and contact me. And keep in mind that there's an actual prize here, because the winner of today, which we'll be voting for here in about 12 minutes, or about 15 minutes, I'd say, the winner today actually gets a seat on the Pro Edition and gets to sit up there next to people like Ethan Van Sciver, Mike Miller, Art T. Bear, and others. So it's a cool prize, and it's an opportunity to show your art against the pros, and it also lets you get more exposure. So it's a lot of fun what we're doing here. I love this. This is one of the my favorite things that are going on in the community are these drawn and quarters. So thank you all for joining us and being here with us today. Now, like I said, guys, you got about 11 minutes left.
Cool. All right.
Yes, absolutely.
That's it.
So you done, Manny?
No, I'm still working on it. I've learned do not stop.
Do not stop. Yes.
Yeah. Don't think you're done.
Don't stop till you go.
You got to talk in the last 10 minutes, because if you don't talk in the last 10 minutes, you're not be shown.
Yep. Well, that is why I am being quiet, guys. I'm giving the opportunity to talk.
My mistake when I went on.
All right.
Now remember, mailing gave you an endorsement today.
Vote for the action. Vote for the excitement. Vote for the tank bearing.
Sweet.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one. That's good. John Dillard does say that congratulations, Pablo. You Wednesday.
Thank you.
No, he jumping the gun there. That was a joke, but you have a great piece, Pablo.
That's because John Dillard spilled chemicals in his eyes today.
Oh, did he?
Yes, he did. He spilled chemicals, like Chemical X.
Get Powerpuff Girl now?
He is going to be a Powerpuff Girl. He'd make a great Powerpuff Girl.
That's it. Yeah.
We could call him Powerpuff Girl Gloomy.
We can just call him Buttercup.
Wow, that's already taken. You got to do better than that. Maybe we could call him Belladonna.
I say we just slap him around and call him Susan.
Ooh.
They had the Powerpuff Girls, also they had the Rowdy Rough Boys, and
yeah.
That would have been nice to brought those guys back. I thought they were pretty good.
Oh, my kids love the Powerpuff Girls, man.
Oh yeah, mine do too. My wife isn't a fan, but my kids love it.
All right, 9 minutes, guys.
Tonight, Tank Barrett was brought to you by Potato Cam brand cameras by Potato Cam.
Actually, it's looking a little bit better right now, Tank. It's not so bad.
All right.
It's some nice rocks there, Tank.
Rock and roll.
It's not about rocks. I hope you realize that, right?
It's about the adventure.
It's about boobs.
It's about Bob's and
Yes,
Greaseball.
yes. Pablo hits it right on the head. Ends the conversation. Yes.
It's Lara Croft. It's Lara Croft is boobs.
It's true. You're right.
That's right, Pablo.
No, the new one doesn't have as large.
The icon of boobs.
Yes, yes. Which is one of the reasons why Angelina Jolie was such a good choice, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, she
did
was
bring-
rocking.
Yeah, she has she
She
used to
brought
have.
some assets. She brought her assets to the film.
I don't
She
have a
did.
problem with it.
It's actually a fun movie.
It is. Yeah.
The first one was all right. Her,
Oh yeah, yeah. That's what I meant.
There's
First
two of
one,
them, yeah.
her dad was in it. What gosh, what's his name? He played her dad in the movie. It's actually her dad in real life. I can't remember his name though.
John Voight.
John
John
Boyd.
Voight. Yeah, John Voight. Yeah.
John Voight.
Everybody know John Voight's best movie?
Anaconda.
Anaconda.
Rizzo. What was the one where
Anaconda?
Yes.
Anaconda, huh?
Who's
Dude,
the
he
one with
squeezes
Dustin
his ass
Hoffman?
cheeks together and
Oh,
jumps straight
screw
up
Dustin
in the air.
Hoffman.
Midnight Cowboy. No, the one Midnight
No.
Cowboy.
Giant snakes.
Come on.
Oh God, Midnight Cowboy is about
Yeah, isn't
giant.
Jennifer Lopez in that too?
I do apologize.
No, it's
I like
Rosie
like
Perez.
the
Oh,
sorry.
sorry.
Or the Seinfeld where he bites Kramer on the hand. That's a good episode.
He's great in Ray Donovan too.
Oh yeah, that TV show, right? Was that HBO or Showtime?
That's a Showtime. Pretty sure Showtime.
That was a pretty good show, actually.
Yeah, he's a total disaster in that show. I love it.
You guys are forgetting his greatest movie,
No, Anaconda.
Deliverance.
Oh, he was in Deliverance, right?
Yeah, he
Robert
was.
Robert Redford.
Squeal like a pig.
Oh goodness, that's the only thing anyone ever remembers from that movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
The worst, the most memorable part for sure, right? Yeah.
Joshua Hughes wants to know if Jiminy Cricket is here. Dox
Right?
Jiminy Cricket. No, Jiminy Cricket is not here, and I shall not be like Mike Miller and dox him.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, Mike doxed Jiminy Cricket on the show.
Me?
No.
Okay.
Miller.
Jiminy Cricket won.
Oh, Mike Miller. Yeah.
Yeah, Mike Miller. Yeah. But Jiminy won here, and he went over to face the champs. He won with a great Freddy Krueger, by the way. And he went
Yeah.
over there with against the pros, and Mike was just called because Mike they know each other a long time, right? He's been friends with Mike forever. So that's what they're talking about. He doxed Jiminy. All right, guys, you have 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay, stop that. Thank you.
Pressure.
All right, Chester, I'm going to photograph this and send it to you.
Please, you got to send it to me at Twitter.
Yes.
Send it to your address. Will you tell us what that is real quick?
Yeah,
Do
real
Mike S. Miller for you.
Is my camera clear actually this time, Chester?
Actually, it looks good. And to
Okay.
be honest with you, Tanks looks pretty good tonight. Actually, it's not so bad. But you can send it to me, and I'll put it up. But everyone's looks really good, actually. And to be honest, I think Tank could have just left it as it was. To be honest with you.
No, it's okay. Take every advantage you can get, right?
All right. Well, I got a couple of minutes here, and I will show some a couple little things here real quick.
Sure.
Oh, come on now, knock it off. All right. Oh goodness, Booster. All right. Well, Booster has sent something, so I'll go ahead and show it to you for about 2 seconds. We're gonna show. So here we go. I'm going to show you Booster's entry.
Oh God.
Of course, he can't prove he did it live. We don't know any proof on it, but we're going to show it. And there we go. Polygon. Bloody hell! I'm British, aren't I? Oh, oof. Goodness gracious.
This is British. You can get off that stupid island.
Okay, let me stop sharing that, and I will go look for tanks on Twitter, and I will show that as well when the time comes. When the time comes. Couple of minutes, guys. Couple of minutes. So wrap up what you're doing. And Tank, I don't see the tweet yet.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Okay.
My phone is very, very slow.
No problem. We have a couple minutes anyway. 3 minutes to be exact.
My phone is made of wood. Powered by a potato.
What do you guys mean by potato? I don't get this. Is it just the tip of the phone? What do you call the potato?
It's what kids say really poor technology is. It's potato tech.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Just picking on us boomers, you know.
I'm Generation X.
So am I, but they call us boomers.
They call
for
us
some
all
reason.
boomers because we can't figure anything out.
Yeah, well, no, I think it has a lot more to do that they're horribly undereducated.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a proud member of Generation X, the coolest generation. Just the name alone gives it away.
Me too.
Yeah, it does.
Me too.
That's weird.
All right, I got it, Tank. I got it set up and ready for after. So.
All right. Is that any better than what you were seeing screen?
It's about the same. Like I said, your screen today is actually not bad, man. It comes in and out, but that's okay. I have it, and I will show it. No problem. All right, guys, you have 2 minutes. 2 minutes before we end this, and I of course let everybody know what's going to happen is I'm going to go through and show you each person's finished art again, and then after that, Booster is going to put up a straw poll, and he's going to keep it in view of everybody, and you're going to vote. You're going to tell us which one is your favorite, and we will go through that process. Which I guess we'll probably give it about 10 minutes, but we will be showing that here in exactly 1 minute. 1 minute remaining. 1 minute.
I feel like I'm on one of these cake making shows.
You are.
You are. What were you drawing? Oh, you've totally missed the show.
1 minute.
All right. But I want to thank you guys all for coming on here today. You did some great art up here. Thanks for participating in this. And like I said, I really enjoy this show. It's a lot of fun. I think it really expresses what we're doing in the community. It's all about art. It's all about comics, right? So it's really cool that you guys came on here and did this for us.
Well, I thank you for having us because this is just fun.
No, this is actually pretty cool. This is the first time I've done something like this.
This is the first time I've drawn Lara Croft.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun to push and just kind of see what you can get out of it.
Yeah, it's a good learning experience. Yeah,
All
really
right, guys.
magnifies your areas you need to develop and areas you think you might have a handle on. Maybe you don't, but
we have seconds left, guys. Seconds.
Vote for Tank Ferret.
No more.
He's the very best one. You want to, or Raven will come down on you like a blazing fire of hell.
Yes, March Hare. It is a tough choice tonight. I agree. And pencils down, brushes down, erasers down, any kind of marking devices down. We are finished. We are finished, gentlemen. All right, guys. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down the line. I'm going to start over here with Bill. I'm going to come down and show everyone's art. And then Booster will go ahead and put up that straw poll after I am done. All right. So let's start down here with Bill. And this is Bill's submission today. And we have a nice, really looks like Lara Croft, actually. That's a very good piece. And you got a lot done, actually. I didn't know if you're going to be able to get that, but looks good, man.
Thank you.
All right, so this is Bill's piece. I don't know how Booster has named him, but he's also calls himself Argos Creations. All right, Bill. Moving on.
Hey, let me turn it. I have it sideways. I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's a problem. I'm going to come back and keep scrolling through them anyway. But
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
There it is, everybody. All right. And here is Brad's submission.
Yep. Remember, I was endorsed by the man himself, John Malin, today on the stream. So, Malin needs to come out in force.
No dropping names.
Well, that would have been a lot better, Brad, if we could have actually heard you. But your mic is so far away. It's it's
Hey.
unfortunate. And Booster says, "Show mine or no straw poll." Well, Booster, I have showed yours, and everyone loved it, didn't you guys? It was the best. It was amazing. Okay. Well, this is Brad's, everybody. This is Brad's.
Yep.
Right
Best.
now, this coming down, we're going to see Hillel. Hillel, you are sharing your screen, but I can't see your stuff. So please go back to your stuff. There you go. There it is. And yeah, very good. Very stylistic. I like it. It's different. All right. And that is Hillel's entry today, guys. Coming down here to Todd. Todd has Lara in a very action pose going on here. She's scratched up and working and doing her thing, man. I like it. This is Todd's entry today. Coming down here, we have Manny. Manny, he's got a nice, what do you want to call that? A sexy action pose? Is that how we should title that?
Action pose. I mean, something movement to the pose.
There is some movement.
Yeah,
it is absolutely. All right, guys. Coming down here, this is Mike's entry.
Hello,
Mike. Hello, Mike. Yes. All right. So everyone's checking it out. All right, coming down. This is Model 3's entry today, and he got a lot done in that 2 hours. Actually, it looks pretty good, dude. Can you zoom in there?
Yeah, I got a gun. She could be apologized and then rigged for a video game.
Oh yeah, and I actually learned a little bit of how to do that before.
Wow.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool, man.
I mean, I didn't mean to say wow. I meant to say, dude, way to capture the original PlayStation look.
Ooh.
Still throwing.
I think the original.
All right, that is Model 3's. Model 3's coming down here. We have Pablo.
I do have nips.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Okay. This is Pablo's entry. Looks great, Pablo. Really nice. All right, guys, this is Pablo's entry. Okay, and then last but certainly not least, we have Tank Ferret's entry, and it actually looks really good, dude. You want me to show the screen share? I think it looks the same, actually.
Yeah, well, you're the host, sir. You use your best judgment.
No, I think it looks the same, actually. I don't know why, but your camera is working well tonight. It looks good.
I added an additional light source.
Yep, and I'm looking on the YouTube. It looks good there, too. No, it looks really good. I think you're fine, dude. All right, guys. So that is everybody's thing. What I'm going to do is just let them talk, but I'm going to keep scrolling through everybody's here so you guys can make your choices. But Booster, we are ready, sir. Please drop that straw poll.
And remember, folks, a vote for Tank Ferret is a vote for Booster.
There is a vote for asteroids. If you
Vote
like,
vote twice, vote often.
you didn't know Lara Croft.
Yeah.
All right, now, ladies.
Mail-in militia, you should be voting for all of us. You know how this works.
Oh my god!
All right, everybody. Booster has put down the straw poll. It is in there, so just go ahead and vote. And
Booster's the stealer again, man. Oh my gosh!
Hail Pope Ukla.
Now, keep in mind, guys, that in voting in this straw poll, you don't have to do anything special, guys. All you have to do is just click the thing and make a choice. You don't have to download any software. You don't have to enter your name. You don't have to do anything like that. Just go overhead and click the link that Booster has put into the chat, and you will be able to vote. It's easy, guys.
Lots of incognito tabs.
That works.
Okay. And I'm just going to be, you guys go ahead and talk. I'm just going to be scrolling through the bottom here for everyone to see.
So make sure everybody has their version of Opera up to date. It has a built-in VPN. Vote for Tank Ferret. Vote often.
I would like to say that mine has a lot more than everyone else's too.
If you guys like the classic Lara Croft, there is no comparison. Come on.
Vote for the action. Vote
I
your
have-
conscience.
I have 1/3 more D in mind.
Ooh.
Boobs.
Bob's.
Pity vote for Mike, and if you like voting for Lara Croft, you'll love Black Forest on Indiegogo.
Ooh, there you go. There you go. That's how you do that. That's how you do that.
Mm.
You know,
Go back Black Forest, but disregard his artwork. The guy was rushed. I mean, you can forgive him.
Yes, you can forgive me. This is my first time drawing Lara Croft, but you can vote for, you can buy Black Forest on Indiegogo. That's it. I'm
Yes.
done.
Go get that
Booster,
book.
I've already showed your work, and we all know I'm biased.
I'm just messing around with the camera. It's kind of...
You know, I just want to say real quick, make my pitch real quick, which is I think everybody's done a great job with their art and their poses and everything, detail and everything. But, you know, I've gone for more of an emotional feel. And what I'm selling here is this is a mood. This is an opportunity. Just imagine sharing a quiet moment with Laura as she's actually in the process of tomb raiding. And she looks over to you and says, "Hey, you're pretty handsome. I like you." That's the moment that I'm selling.
Oh, that's dirty,
Is that
man.
the
Wow.
It's way dirty.
That's gangsta.
I don't know. Just vote for who you think can go up against the pros. That's all. That's all we want
Yes,
to do is try
that
to
is-
have someone take them down.
Vote for me then.
There
Vote
you go,
Booster. Oh, wait, he's not here. Vote for me.
God.
Come on.
Booster leading.
But if you win and go up against John Malin and beat him, what will happen?
I have beaten John Malin.
Okay.
Almost to the floor. I can do it again.
I have beaten.
No, that's true. Manny did beat John Malin. That's right.
I beat
Yeah.
John.
I'm just
Did
going
he
to draw a
break, did he
foot.
break something?
I'm going to draw a foot and steal all his votes.
All right, guys, we got 20 votes. We have 20 votes that have come in so far. There's 47 of you watching. So please do us a favor and get in there and vote. Just keep in mind, just click on the link that Booster has put. It says just add awesome, and he's got the straw poll link right there. Just click on that in the chat and go over and vote. It's an easy thing to do. You don't have to sign up for nothing.
Yeah.
It's very easy. It's 47 of you
No.
watching. Please make sure you go over there and vote.
Yes, please vote. And just, if you're on a mobile device, you just hit the back button after you're done voting, and it'll take you right back to your video. You press play, and you are good to go. So please,
And it's real
please
easy.
go
Once
vote.
you get to that
vote
screen,
for
just
me.
vote for the first person on the list. Just click that button right at the top of the list. That's Bill Hart right at the top of the list. Just go ahead and click that button. Super easy, and you're done right away.
Hey, Chester, can you roll through the artwork again for each artist's name? We have some confusion.
I will. Certainly. All right. I'll go through it again. This is Bill.
That was too fast. Back up real quick.
I'm not back. I'm still on Bill. Now I'm going over to Brad.
Yep. It's mine.
Yeah, dude, I'm a professional. Trust me.
I see different screens just because I'm new at this, so give me sorry about that.
Oh, no problem. All right. And this is Hillel.
Howdy.
And this is Todd. And here we have Manny. And we have Mike.
Oh, boy.
Which is not showing us anything. Oh, there you go, Mike.
Okay.
Then we have Model 3.
Hello.
And then we have Pablo.
Boobs.
Yes. Boobs for the win. And then we have Tank.
Boobs and rock and roll.
No.
And a
Rockin'
volcano.
boobs.
And a volcano. Come on, vote volcano.
There's no in volcano. No.
All right. Well, guys, we're gonna let this straw poll run another 2 minutes. 2 more minutes, okay?
2
And
minutes.
Booster wants me to show his again. Okay, Booster, I'll show yours again.
Skunk Army. Come on, Skunk Army.
Look at them bobs.
Come on, Skunk Army.
Boobs.
Yeah.
Bobs.
I'll do something's cross.
90s
All right, here's
books.
Boosters again because he wants everyone to see it. This wonderful, wonderful, wonderful,
Bobs,
wonderful.
Bobs, wonderful Bobs, oh Harry Bobs.
As he went with the polygon.
Bob, so.
Okay, cool. All right, there we go. And everybody can see that booster. Now you should be happy.
All right, guys. 4 more votes for Brad. That's all we need.
Okay, guys, we're coming to less than a minute, actually, less than a minute left. So if you haven't voted yet, please go and do so. It's the easiest thing to do. All you have to do is click on that link and go make your choice. Go ahead and vote. We are looking at a total of 28 votes right now, which isn't bad. And we will announce the winner here very shortly. Just wait for that clock to make one more
Guys,
tick.
come on, vote.
Come on, people, vote.
Vote.
But, you know,
Go
some people are
vote.
voting at,
Rock the vote.
You know, voting at the stalls tomorrow.
Vote for me,
Yeah,
please.
vote.
Vote for the
We
real.
got 50 watching.
Remember, Orange Man bad. Vote Tank Ferret.
Oh,
Very bad. Yeah, definitely bad.
And the straw
Orange
poll
Man
is
good.
closed. The straw poll is closed. I'm going to refresh it and go what I got. We had 29 total votes. Thank you guys very much. All right, guys, I'm going to go down and I'm going to read through this here. And I'm going to go from the bottom to the top, and we will get to who the winner is. So starting at the bottom of the poll here, we have Hillel. Hillel, unfortunately, you got no votes today, Hillel. I do apologize. Model 3 and Mike are actually taking up the next two positions together. They both got 1 vote. Then we have Todd with Ignition. He got 2 votes for his. Very action-y looking Lara Croft. And then we're coming up here to Brad, and Brad got 2 votes as well. So he and Todd are tied. And then the next 2 are tied as well. We have Manny and we have Tank are both tied with 3 votes. 3 votes. And then, but in truth, you guys are actually what I would call third position because Booster went and cheated. Because Booster put his name in here, which he shouldn't have done, and he got 5 votes. So, Tank and Manny, you guys are actually sharing third place today, so you actually get a bronze medal. Congratulations, gentlemen.
Woo!
All right, and then coming in silver place, second place, we have Bill Hart with that great Lara Croft drawing. Very good. But, of course, our winner with 8 votes is Pablo Romero.
Hey,
Thank you,
congratulations.
yes.
Way to go,
Very good.
Pablo.
Excellent,
Well done.
excellent.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you, everyone.
Very good. It was a
No,
very,
it's
very
excellent,
clean line.
Pablo.
Very
Oops.
clean. Good drawing.
Yeah, beautiful.
Thank you.
Absolutely. And just keep in mind, Pablo, this Wednesday, you are representing us. So make sure you bring it to him, okay?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, guys. Well, that is a wrap, everybody. Another great Drone Recorded Fan Edition down. We had a lot of fun, some great pieces today. It actually was very tough to choose, I think. There's some really good pieces here. And we thank you all for joining us and being part of this. This is a lot of fun, this show, and we get to see some great magic come together with this art going down to the page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go from left to right, and I am going to have them, everyone here, tell them where we can find them and give us their various connections and stuff like that, links and such. So why don't I go ahead and I'm going to start with Bill. So Bill, why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, man?
Hey, thanks, Chester. Everyone can find me on YouTube at Argos Creations, and just a new channel. I have 1 video up so far, and I think I'm going to go on right after this and finish this drawing. Or you can find me at Twitter, and I'm Argos Creations on Twitter also. Thanks again for having me, and congratulations, Pablo.
No, absolutely. Thank you for coming, sir. And to keep in mind, we will be doing these in the future, so there'll certainly be seats for you guys to try again. Okay, let's move on down the line here next, and let's go to Brad. Brad, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
Sure. You can find me on Twitter at Pencil for Life, just like it's spelled. Pencil, the number 4, and the life. Same with YouTube. Go ahead and add me because I'm going to start streaming the handyman pages for my book that's coming out at the beginning of the year. So check it out. Add me on there. I'll go live. You can watch me draw, hang out, stuff like that. So, yeah.
Oh, awesome, man. And keep in mind, any of you guys are putting out projects, just come over here and talk to me, and we'll definitely have you on Fan Speak or one of the other shows and showing off your art and let everybody see what you're doing, okay? Moving down the line, we have Hillel. How you doing, Hillel? Why don't you tell everybody where they can find you, man?
Well, you can find me New Hero Comics on YouTube, and if you go there, you've actually got all the links to all my other places, my website, my Facebook, everything like that. And I do putting out videos ranging from artwork to various types of videos. So that's me. And thanks. It was a lot of fun today. I appreciate it.
I know we're happy to have you, man. It was a lot of fun, very interesting piece you put forward, man. Thank you. Next, we have Todd. Todd, how you doing, man? Why don't you tell people where they can find you?
You can find me at Marooney Todd on Twitter, and I linked my channel about 5 times in the chat. So come sub my channel. There's a giveaway for the 150th subscriber, and I look forward to giving you guys some content. There's a couple videos there already, and I have a show on tomorrow at 6 p.m.
All right, excellent. Yeah, no, you getting your thing up and running, and it looks really cool, Todd.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Manny, what now? Now, of course, Manny, I've got to ask you to give your contact information, and we want to make sure this is put up in the chat. So, Todd, I see you're sitting there putting up links. If you could please put up a link for Manny's Good Dog Press as well, because this Thursday at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are going to have the next Drawn and Quartered fan edition is going to be on Manny's channel. So go ahead, Manny, give us your contact information, please.
Yeah, you can find me in about 10 minutes on Good Dog Press. I'll be starting up a live stream, and hopefully Tank will come over, Cross Comic City will come over. We have a lot of fun. Todd comes over, Chester pops in sometimes. We just have crazy fun. If you want to see grown men bitching, complaining, that's the place to be. Yeah, so you can find me at Good Dog Press on YouTube, on DeviantArt, on Twitter, and gooddogpress.net is my website.
Sweet.
Thank you for having me, Chester.
Oh, no, very, very happy to have you.
Oh, man.
It's a lot of fun. And, of course, we're going to be talking to you on Thursday, so excellent. Next, we have Mike Anger. How you doing, Mike? Tell everybody where we can find you, man.
Okay, you can find me at Twitter, Mike Anger. I also have a YouTube channel, Mike Angerhauser. That's my full name. ANGERHAUSER. And I have a weekly horror show every Wednesday night. It's very fun. And I also have a Indiegogo project out. It's called Black Forest. It's not funded yet. It's got about 3 days left. So you guys can take a look at that.
All right. Thank you very much, Mike. And everybody should go to Indiegogo and check that out. And the quickest way you can find Mike's work is going to Indiecron. That link is down below. And, of course, Indiecron is a sponsor here of FanSpeak. And that is the quickest way to find any of the books in our Indiegogo within this community. So thank you very much, Mike. Next, we have Model 3. So Model 3, tell us where we can find you. And, of course, you have a project going on as well that can be found through Indiecron.
I do. I can be found at Twitter at Model316, and there's Indiegogo pinned to my feed. It's on Indiecron as well. I'm working with a bunch of the different artists, and we're going to try our best to get action figures and figurines and other collectibles, model kits, and things like that going. And that is the whole goal of the Indiegogo campaign.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very, very cool. Excellent, man. All right, moving down here, we have Pablo. Pablo has this great little icon up here. It's very cute. So, yeah. Pablo, why don't you tell us where we can locate you, sir?
You can find me on Twitter at Pablo Romero, that at Drake7018S. So weird handle, but you can also find me on YouTube, Pablo Romero. I do live streams. And on Facebook, Pablo Romero Art.
Excellent, man. And of course, Pablo, as well as everybody here, I do need you guys to send me copies of these pictures you did today. You can send them to my Facebook, Twitter. You can put them on Fanspeak if you like as well. But Pablo, I definitely need you to go over, like, say, my Twitter, which links right down there below, and I need you to send me your piece today. You can scan it, photograph it, however you'd like. I need to get that over to Mike and Edwin. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
So, Chester, I just went through the Discord, and I think they have an instruction there to put it there. That's what I did.
Oh yeah, you could do that too. That's actually, I forgot. I'm sorry. Pixel did change that. That's right. So yeah, drop it in the Discord. That would be the easiest place to do it. Yes, thank you very much for reminding me of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number one.
No, definitely you need to do that because I got to get that over to them quickly because it is coming up here on Wednesday, right? 2 days you're going to be on that show. All right, and of course let's go over here to Tank, and Tank, tell everybody where they can find you, sir.
You guys can find me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Tank Ferret Art. And later tonight, I will be on with Manny on Good Dog Press. So definitely head on over there. We're going to be having some fun with Todd, and we're going to talk about ignition. And Todd's going to cuss. It's going to be a fun time.
It is. It's going to be lots of cussing. And you guys going to send me a link too, right? I'm going to get some love too, right?
I mean, if you guys aren't,
yeah, definitely.
Give me you guys Twitter, and I'll send out the link to all you guys.
Hey, there you go.
Trash talking aside, everybody brought their A game tonight. I couldn't see what you guys are working on while I was working, and then when I got to go take my picture, I actually got a good look at what everybody was doing. Wow. Just awesome. Great work, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thank you. It was great to be.
Thanks for doing these shows too. It's great.
Guys.
Oh yeah.
I really appreciate it. Great.
Definitely.
Oh no, these are great shows. It lets they are fun, and it lets the audience see you guys, get a good look at what you're doing. You get to talk about your projects, and of course, it allows you also to go over and sit with the pros, which is a larger audience than we have here, to get even greater exposure. So we're very happy with this. We're going to keep doing it. It's going to become more and more popular, and it's wonderful. So thank everybody in the chat for coming. Thank you all for your support. Keep in mind we have all our links down below, and of course, if you feel like we've done a good job, please hit that like button and subscribe to us and join us in what we're doing. Keep in mind that tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will be having Bugbear's Basement, where we will be talking about Thunderbolts, Marvel Thunderbolts, in a opposition to the Suicide Squad show. I say not. Thunderbolts.
Oh, it's going to be great.
It is going to be great. So join us for that. Please be sure to be there tomorrow, guys. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that. And of course, here on this channel, every day at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have the comics news as well as our fan speak on Friday. So thank you all once again for coming. Thank you to all the artists. You guys did a great job today. And goodbye. Later, everyone.
Thanks a lot.
Good night. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.